Welcome to WWE Payback 2020 reactions here on WrestleTalk with me, Mr. Davis, and, of course, Laurie Blake, the only two people that matter tonight in wrestling live reactions on YouTube. Just don't ignore any other streams. Any other streams that you see, don't pay attention to them. Stay here. Get your super chats in, and we'll all enjoy Payback together. Are you looking forward to Payback, Laurie?
I am contractually obliged to say yes.
But seriously, you're looking forward to the matches?
Yes, I am. Yeah,
because they've actually put on a hell of a show out of nowhere
in
after
1
a
week.
week of
I know.
Keith Lee. Imagine
do
us like this time
what
last
would be
week.
great about these matches? A little bit of build, tiny little bit of build, wouldn't it? Love a little bit of build on the matches. But yeah, no,
a little bit of the
build. But these are actually pretty decent. Like, I'm looking forward to the women's tag match. I'm really looking forward to Keith Lee, Randy Orton. I think the main event, if that is going to be Roman Reigns, Fiend, Braun Strowman, could be a lot of fun. I'm hoping it's just a 10-minute finisher fest. Apollo Crews Lashley, I think, is going to be really good as well. Like,
oh yeah,
there's a bunch of stuff in here that I think could be really cool.
The pessimist in me thinks Lashley wins very quickly.
Yeah.
Also, I guess Cedric could interfere as well.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably open up our predictions so we can follow along as we go.
Follow along. Who do you think is going to win out of the Iconics and the Riot Squad?
Well, that's the big one, isn't it?
The viewer. That's who I think is going to win. Wrestling as a whole.
I think I look forward.
But they've just been stuffed on the old pre-show.
My new favorite thing about Iconics matches is everyone afterwards going, Peyton Royce is actually really good, isn't she? That's all anyone says. I predict that the Riot Squad will continue to sow seeds of dissension 4 weeks into actually getting back together.
I feel like with Peyton as well, it's impressive that she manages to surprise people, the same people, week on week with how good she is.
Yeah.
Like, she's really making a lasting impression that people have
It's
forgotten by the time it
is.
rolls. Right? Yeah, it's a great finisher. But what was her finisher before? I think it was probably a kick. I'm going to say it was a kick.
How bad?
It was when she was all the Venus flytrap kind of thing when she was in NXT, wasn't she?
How bad are some of these match graphics? Someone sent some images over earlier for possible thumbnails for the streams, and it was
Louis.
like,
was it Louis?
Louis? It was Louis. It was one picture of Strowman, Fiend, and Roman Reigns, which was like their flashy SmackDown one. I was like, that looks pretty good. They're actually showing some emotion. Roman's like this. So like that one looks good. And then also the WWE.com official one, which is just people who look nothing like the actual people in the match. Braun Strowman looks like he's been painted.
Heavily airbrushed.
Yeah.
This was actually really good looking back at this. It's finished a SummerSlam. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's just point out how
New world.
I said at the time, it looks like Roman's definitely turned heel there. And I think you did. And I think Adam did. And I think that no good son of a bitch Luke Owen did. They all said, no. That's what he always does. And look, Fiend and Braun Strowman are also heels. There's no way he's doing that. He's just being a badass. But what happened on SmackDown? He was confirmed as a heel with Paul Heyman.
That's wicked. That is money television to me. It probably just goes to show this is what they needed to do with Roman for a long time. It feels special that he's on SmackDown now. Like, that Universal title picture actually does feel a bit legit. It's been since WrestleMania and Strowman winning it off. Well, since Goldberg, in fact, winning the belt, it's just not felt worthwhile. Like a complete afterthought. And now, adding Roman into the mix suddenly makes it feel like, that's actually a legit world title.
Yeah.
Bigger than the world title, Universal.
I love that. Did you see this with Adam Pearce going into the Firefly Funhouse? Firefly Funhouse. Looks like he's going to shoot a sexy calendar. like that episode of The Good Place when Chidi is a postman. So yeah, we were not down on the idea of Roman winning at Payback, but I wouldn't say we were enthused about the idea of the Fiend being a week-long transitional champion.
Yeah, I
Has
think
that
that's my
changed your mind now?
No, I'm still very much in the. I don't think Roman should win it here. I think Roman should be the Universal Champion at some point very soon, and I think they should give it time for the heel thing to kick in. But yeah, I just think I think it's more damaging for the Fiend to just lose it in a week than it is to, like Roman is a star with or without the belt. Like WWE have put the effort in to make him that, and you can't really take that away, even if people don't get a bit like, boo, Roman's here again. Fine, whatever. Let the heel thing sink in for a little while. Give the Fiend a bit of a good run, and then do the WrestleMania match with the two of them. And I think you've got enough. There's enough gubbins happening in SmackDown to be like, there's plenty of stuff that can get in the way of Roman winning the belt here, and keep him hot and keep the Fiend looking good. It's called Payback. What is Payback? That's retribution, isn't it? When you get your payback, that's retribution, isn't it, my friend?
Are you pulling a Christopher Nolan title meaning on me right now?
That's it.
It's
Tenet
exactly. Because it's the same backwards as it is forwards.
It means something.
You could have Roman beat Braun, though.
You
so
certainly
Fiend
could, yeah.
never loses the title.
Oh, but then you've got to work out what to do with the Fiend again. Like, it's better that people keep coming to him being like, I want the belt. And he's like, cool, I'll murder you. Otherwise, you have to keep making up things. I'm sure they I know there are loads of depths to the character. I'm sure they're Bray's incredibly creative, and I'm sure the writing staff that he works with will be incredibly creative in terms of putting him against people that would really work and make those feuds really good. But they're always the best when they play off the history. And then if you just want to do random feuds with the Fiend, having the belt is a really useful kind of tool for that, because he wants to put it on the line because he's like, oh, that's quite goofy, and I quite like this sort of. You can chuck in regular Bray in there every so often, and you can have old school Bray come back and stuff. I don't know. I think he should have a good run now. Also, because they did him dirty last year just before WrestleMania. So
the title's a prop.
It is.
I just want maybe Fiend to carry it until the start of 2021. Goldberg can come back, wins it, then loses it to Roman Reigns. That's the plan that makes sense.
It does make the Spears of Destiny. That's what it is.
Office.
Yeah.
Should we do some super chats? We've had a few come in while we're in this boring part of the pre-show. Let's see what's going on. JBL's talking. I'm just going to mute him. Oh, that's nicer. So this was missed from Friday's AEW review. Sorry. Christian Baltimore says, Eddie Kingston is insanely awesome. Have you had the pleasure of watching any of AEW's
I've seen bits of Eddie Kingston
work?
Yeah, I really like Eddie Kingston. He just seems legit. He doesn't seem like he's playing a character. He just seems like that man is Eddie Kingston. And this is what he would say to me in real life.
I look at him and I think that's a man made for AEW, not NXT. That's what I think.
Hopefully AEW are in the chat.
You're looking forward to the four-way.
I've got some things to say to you.
Four-way is going to be insane on Tuesday. I might watch NXT.
Oh, yeah, mate, I'm so excited for NXT this week. That is, I'm hoping they can really keep it close for an hour and keep the momentum high. Because an hour is a long time to do a match for, even with four guys. And Johnny's propensity to almost get himself injured in every single match he's in now. So.
And Ciampa.
But oh my god, I'm so excited. They probably could do 20 minutes of circling each other, and I'd still be like, this is the best match you've ever done in NXT.
None spring to mind, but like a four-way Iron Man match. How the dynamics of pins work.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that they just keep it even until the last 10 minutes. And then some people pull ahead.
Scramble.
I just think or the other way I would think of it is like a couple of people pull ahead and the other two start to get really vicious in an attempt to make it up. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be really interesting to see what they do, especially with Ciampa now, because his heel turn was so good.
Ciampa's back. He's a heel. Roman's back. He's a heel. Braun's now a heel. Fiend's still a heel. I feel like everyone's a heel now,
Oh yeah,
apart from Keith Lee.
Well, that's it. Keith Lee versus the world. That's it. I think with Ciampa, it was to position him in the. They just wanted to slot him into the position where Cross was, and obviously, because Cross is going to be out for quite a while now, so they've.
Yeah.
I think they just didn't want to change course too much at the top of NXT, so they were just like, if we do Ciampa, we can probably just do a load of the feuds we were gonna do with him as the heel instead of Cross. Like, a lot of those storylines will probably still work if you're planning ahead. Also, just because, like, if you were going to do Ciampa winning the belt back, you would have done it against Cross anyway.
Yeah.
So I think Ciampa as a heel coming back gives them the option to like build up a really big babyface, take him on at WrestleMania. So
you wonder when they made that call. I guess did they decide for Ciampa to be heel when they found out Cross had been injured?
I reckon so.
Yeah.
I think Ciampa was coming back babyface to build a really long program with Cross into Takeover before Mania, and that's when Ciampa would regain Goldie. Because you want Ciampa was put out again by Cross, like had to go out yet again, injured. You tell that whole story leading up to Takeover.
Oh wait, sorry, watch this. Apparently the punt misses so far, or is that the one in the other? Sorry, carry on.
It's all right. You are seconds behind me. I've already seen the punt.
Oh, I forgot you were on the PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of my Keith Lee impression?
I don't know.
Laurie, support Ollie. Support Luke. Support
Who?
WrestleTalk. Don't support Luke. So I was doing a quote of Keith Lee's bumper that he did for us.
Okay. It's weird.
Son of a bitch is dead to me. Let's do some super chats while we're here, of course. Jobber JJ 496.
Comfortable atmosphere.
4-year anniversary as a subscriber to WrestleTalk. Like to thank Mr. Davis and the WrestleTalk crew for all the hard work, or me though. Made new friends from streams, and your videos have helped so much. Thank you. Jam that jam. Heart emoji. Oh, thank you, Jobber JJ. Always in the chat. Always fiercely loyal. Flame Inc. Laurie, whatever happened to your legion of lucha warriors from when you first started? You lock them in a room and forget where you put the key? Hashtag
no.
F that F.
I melted them down and drank the sort of slurry, and I absorbed their powers.
Sort of like a Mystic Meg Power Rangers thing, where they're actually like clay figures.
Mystic Meg in the Power Rangers, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What was she called?
Rita Repulsa, mate.
Rita Repulsa. Mystic Meg.
She kept winning the lottery, and the Power Rangers had to stop her.
For all our American viewers, Mystic Meg was a
television psychic who used to have she used to have a recurring spot on the national lottery program on Saturday nights in which she would tell you what numbers were going to win, and she was never flipping right, not once.
Jobber JJ 496 again. Here's to the mods working doubly hard. Thank you, mods. Stream that stream. Thank you, mods. So hardworking, all of you. Full of modichlorians. They're a special kind of person. State Drum. I'm here to mark out for heel Roman and wrestle Luke. Don't know what the latter one is, but yes to heel Roman. Louise Marie. All hail Supreme Overlord Mr. Davis. It's a good job title.
Yeah.
Jimmy G. But I could in the new regime, I could give you a job title.
Regime. What job title would you give me?
What do you want? I'll see if it's doable.
Well, I don't know. I'll have a think. I'll come back to you.
Yeah. Jimmy G. Hashtag justice for Luke. Before we get into these, I've got to read these out because these are super chat ones, and you've given your hard-earned money, and that's what I respond to. But I don't agree with them. The super chat continues. We want Luke, we want Luke, we want Luke. And then an emoji which looks like this. Mr. Kajili. Hey guys, not Hey, Hay. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Looking forward to this. Do you think Alexa Bliss will get involved in the triple threat? And do you like the way she's heading?
To heel. Mean on Nikki Cross.
Yeah, with the braid. I think that'd be really cool. Well, that was your prediction, right?
New Wyatt family, yeah. I don't know how she's going to really make the difference between Roman and Braun, but my prediction was more that Braun sides with Bray to cheat Roman out of the Universal title, and then you could do Bray and Braun and Alexa as a team. But I don't know. I'll be interested to see. I feel like I am leaning more towards Roman Reigns just wins clean.
Yeah.
He punches Braun's head off.
Sort of a cynical prediction. Alexa distracts Braun. Braun gets beaten by Roman. Can you hear that? I've just operated the Amazon Echo because I said the name Bliss. I've got to say Bliss instead. So Fiend and Strowman can continue their crappy feud, and Roman can feud with someone else over the title. Likely Baron Corbin, because he's going to lose tonight. Jake
I don't know what they
Weeks.
want in this. What either of them want in this feud either. Like, this is what I'm not like. Braun doesn't seem particularly upset about all the stuff that Bray made him do. He's just like, oh, I'm just different now, and I'm a monster. And Bray's like, no, Braun, be my buddy again. Not that I've met, I don't have to hang out with the puppets anymore.
Yeah, or Adam Pearce, sexy Adam Pearce. Jake Weeks. I must super chat and give my money to Mr. Davis. Well done. KS Wheels, a few bucks for either to predict Heyman's hype intro for Roman in character. So is he going to grab the microphone and do a full-on introduction for Roman? I hope so.
I think you're going to get a, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Paul Heyman. The advert, do you think he's an advocate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They love a script. Like, he'll be doing that till he dies now. He'll be 90 and they'll wheel him out. He'll be an advocate for Werther's Originals or something.
The Thunderdome can chant along with their signs. Mr. Gajilli again. I'm not going to say that. Bliss was just on Twitch with Paige, and she said she felt someone else could have won that Money in the Bank. Just shows she's a locker room leader behind things. Asuka won the Money in the Bank.
Was it when Alexa won?
A while ago.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know how that shows she's a locker room leader, though. Was she live streaming on Twitch? Because that implies she's not around to run in at the end of this match. Tyson Hoyt, keep up the good work. Thank you, Tyson. Jake Weeks again. Hope Roman ditches the vest tonight. Well, he turned up in the T-shirt, didn't he? So, yeah, I agree. It's a really good new look. Really freshes him up as a character.
A T-shirt. Wrestling fashion is very limited.
Bacon Rasher. He could have a tank top.
True. No, he could have, yeah.
He could have a...
That's too close to a vest, though.
Can have a blazer. Bacon Rasher. Fire Drill. Get out now. Quick, everyone leave now and find another stream. Another stream close to your heart. Wrestle Luke forever. What does that mean? Well, stay on this stream. There's no other streams out there right now. The Merciless. I heard that they are planning to make The Fiend the top babyface, with Reigns being the top heel. That's a good idea. So how do you guys think they will do that if it's true?
Change The Fiend's mask?
What, to a smile?
To a sort of cute babyface mask. Like I don't know, like a doll or something. Like, something cute.
That'd be
like
more creepy.
Like a cheerful clown. That's cute. Like something like what's that? What's the puppet in Saw? Jigsaw. Something like that.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Something nice.
So they make children happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carl Ramos got inexplicably kicked out of the Thunderdome waiting room before kickoff, so I'm just going to hang out with El Fakador, Mr. Davis, and whoever else decides to visit the stream, #WrestleLuke. There will be no one else visiting the stream. This is just me and Laurie. Dartrain24. Mr. Davis, I'd like to see a Patreon level where you allow a storyline with 50% ownership, a la Ric Flair in 2002. They could bring in Luke. I'm not going to give half of the company to an imbecile like Luke. Keith Kutach. Mr. Davis, you are a god amongst WrestleTalk, and you will lead the YouTube wrestling world to a righteous new place for the people. Jam that jam. JTMFJ. Oh, jam that mother effing jam. One further. The Adnap 2. Mr. Davis, should Death Pentagon be called the Lucha Butchers?
Oh,
that's a great name. Yeah, so Eddie Kingston's 5-person faction seems to have supplanted Death Triangle with Pac. So I was calling them Death Pentagon. But Lucha Butchers is even better. Big Rook 420. 316 Luke Owen fan. Hey, I hate giving money to you, but quick question. How does Luke always know what I'm thinking in his Actually Good series? True Magician.
No idea.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You there in the comments, riding away. Isn't that what that idiot would say in his videos?
Something like
Omega
that, yeah.
works. I'm worried WWE will find a stupid way to end the triple threat in a DQ and piss everyone off.
You're correct. I imagine it will be. Oh no, the Thunderdome turned off. We'll have to stop the match.
Retribution are a thing. Yeah. Well, you know, a no DQ means Fiend keeps the title. Is that the worst thing?
It is if it adds to the fact that this pay-per-view or this show special feels like a waste of time.
Sunday Night Raw.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good, actually. Sorry, I'm making notes for my review. Sunday Night Raw. Payback.
Payback's just retribution's just a fancy word for payback.
I'm literally. It's a fancy word for retro. They've rebadged it, you fools.
If they just become Payback, the faction, horrible.
Oh, I missed that. What? Oh, our truth was speaking to Charlie Caruso. Caruso doesn't look comfortable at the tip of that triangle desk. Like everyone else looks like they've got a lot of room.
Yeah, and she's just sitting on the pinnacle. She's also about 4 miles away. She needs a bigger chair, is what she needs. Should we do a sync point, maybe, for where we are in the thing? So we're going to count down to 34 minutes exactly in a few seconds. Just hang about. So it's going to be 34 minutes to the proper show in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're 5 seconds ahead of me.
Am I? I can slot for 5 seconds. But that's just going to confuse what I've just done for everyone else.
Let's keep giving sync points to people and immediately change where we're at.
Yeah, we'll stick with mine.
It's fair. Just
you'll have to do the next one then, because I can stop and catch up.
That sounds good. Yeah, this is a fascinating thing.
Rich says he's trying to set up a timer. That's good.
Oh, cheers, Rich. Editor Rich. He's omnipotent and up there. This Big E Miz thing. Oh my God, he's money as a promo.
No, he's amazing. It's funny that all the New Day are actually wasted in the New Day, even though the New Day is so good. Like they are all breakout single stars. Yeah, it's nuts.
Well, hopefully we'll see it tonight with Big E.
You got a band with 3 frontmen.
Kotick Punk. What do you think if in the 4-way get a point for pin or submission, but if you get pinned or submitted, and already have points, you lose a point. Most points at the end wins. So I think they're talking about the NXT 4-way.
Yeah, hang on. Let me go. Wait, see, you get a point if you pin or submit someone, but if you get pinned or submitted and you already have points, you lose a point. So,
and also, some of the points are inversed.
How Smash Bros works.
Some of the points are inversed, so they'll be traveling backwards through the match, as
And other
the
people be
count of
traveling
60 minutes.
forward.
Exactly. And they'll meet in the middle and
Richard
blow up
Sabatini,
individual parts of a building.
Nuts. Yeah.
Still don't understand that.
No.
I think that was just cool for cool's sake.
That was cool for cool.
I can't see any strategic reason for that.
The building bit was just cool for cool's sake. That was just to make you go, well, if that was a practical effect, how did they do that?
Yeah. We're, of course, talking about Tenet, Christopher Nolan's new movie. If you haven't seen it yet, I wholeheartedly recommend it.
1 second.
Rich just, our editor Rich just misspelt clock in the private chat. You say cock. Kodik Punk, I think keep it simple. It'll be more dramatic as well if people are trying to get. Well, it could work though. I think there's already so many rules and things at play there. You don't want to complicate it further. But it is a good idea for a future Iron Man stip, I think. Reese Johnson, I absolutely effing hate Roman, like not heel heat, but go the F away heat. And it's not been a week yet. Just retire, please. Also, Mr. Davis is the best.
I think that's cruel. I think Roman has been like I'm perfectly willing to admit that Roman's been completely over pushed, and he's also been the exact same character for his whole run, pretty much, apart from sort of the early days of the Shield. So this could be the character refresh he needed to finally get him properly over, and but the point is you got to go with it, and you've got to have other, not have these roadblocks in the way where you get him to the point where he's going to win the belt and someone else wins it, or you only had it for a couple of days and now you've got to give it up because of XYZ. Triple H probably. I think if you're going to make him the big star, the big dog big star, make him the big dog big star.
Roadblock is actually the next pay-per-view. Probably
end of the line.
Give him a chance, Reese.
I think Stomping Grounds will come back.
Oh, God, I hope so. Kicking ass and taking names. One of the starts of their ridiculous taglines. But yeah, give him a chance, Reese. Maybe this new heel character will change your mind. DX Solo, how's it going? Hey, I promise I always supported Jam That Jam and not FTF. I hope I believe you. I'm not pulling a Kurt Angle during the invasion or anything. Please don't fire me, Mr. Davis. Well, as long as you just, don't have any more, what do they call it in 1984? Thought crimes. What you had was a thought crime there. Keep that under control. We're okay. Calistopia. Support Mr. Davis. Remember that time Laurie tried to destroy WrestleTalk? Never forget.
Means improve in Spanish.
Yeah, we're just trying to help out. Yeah.
Frankly, I was doing my job.
Adam Hunter. Heel Roman will only work if they don't give him the title tonight. Just have the Fiend sneak a pin after Roman does all the work. I think that turns him into more of a babyface character.
I think the whole match has to be called off, basically.
We've booked ourselves into a corner.
I think that's what's going to happen.
All the
Thunderdome screens are going to one by one. It's either going to be the Hacker or Retribution, and then Ember Moon will finally take off the mask.
Is this your serious prediction?
No, I don't know. I think maybe it's most likely to end in nothing than it is to end in something.
Yeah, it's the way we've been conditioned. Although SummerSlam was remarkably satisfying for actually delivering results.
Yeah, but that means we've got another month at least, probably more, before we get a load of satisfying endings. Because
maybe this is a new era.
No, what about Extreme Rules? Like, Extreme Rules was just a series of matches with terrible endings, and then we got oh my
god. Hippo721. Mr. Davis, during SummerSlam reactions, I said you were a hard 10 in the leopard print jacket, but the next day you're jamming that jam to an 11 in the stripes. You truly know what the viewers want.
I don't want to be a grass, Mr. Davis, but apparently Adam is currently on Wrestle Luke.
What?
Blompier. plump snake.
What's he doing? Oh my god. Don't slow mode's on. I can only comment once. I've just said, what the hell are you doing? Oh my god, this WrestleTalk thing is quite frustrating.
Have a little look, see.
So right now they've got 1,120 people watching, and we've got almost 2,000. The people are speaking.
I would say though that we do have, 777,000 subscribers, and they've
Yeah,
got,
I know we do. We do. You're right there, Laurie.
24,000. So,
well, 23.9. That's not.
I'm just like all I'm going to say at this exact moment in time. Just next round of raises. Just remember.
So just Adam's going down. There's no more raises. I'm trying something new. I read a book on how to manage teams, and the big central thesis was you want to bring money down, because then it makes people realize the sort of the value of stuff more.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to ask Adam for the link of how he got to WrestleTalk then.
No, don't do that. Don't say WrestleTalk either. Let's just, in fact, just a little service that we've lost a bunch of viewers. We've just lost 100 people to WrestleTalk. Okay, so WrestleTalk is not affiliated with us. It's run by a disgruntled ex-WrestleTalk employee. Don't go over there. Don't check out their stream. Don't worry, we're working on it right now of getting. I'm looking at the freaking chat, Laurie. You've just said, this is Laurie, send me the link, save me.
I think I've been hacked.
You've been hacked?
Yeah, I think I've been hacked.
You're not lying?
No, like like a weird thing has been posted on my Twitter as well.
Well, anyway, okay, they've got 1,400 viewers now. We've still got 1,800. We're still way ahead. Look, so WrestleTalk is not affiliated with us. It's run by a disgruntled ex-employee. I know that disgruntled ex-employee has been saying they're going to turn up on these Payback live streams on the WrestleTalk channel. It's not going to happen. Don't worry. You're safe here with us. And we've got a team working on trying to get this WrestleTalk stuff removed. It's of course, that was our WrestleTalk Clips channel. And we are. They've put your comment up on the screen.
What do you mean?
They just had it up on the screen.
Why have they put my? That's so weird to put my comment up on the stream. Honestly,
I'm going to tell. I don't want them to think they're winning. Laurie tells me his account has been hacked. So jokes on you. Actually, you are both of the idiots.
There's
Laurie,
Pan's Labyrinth. Sorry,
Laurie, why are you on another stream?
Sorry, I'm not on another stream.
Laurie, I'm
not on another stream, Ollie. I'm not on another stream.
The WrestleTalk stream.
I'm just on the one stream. I've
been Luke.
I've been hacked.
Adam.
I've been hacked.
And I can see you on there. Get out.
I've got Twitch, right?
Get out. This is our stream. We need to react to the match.
Sorry.
Why is he drawing Pan's Labyrinth?
I'll be back. Hi.
You seemed like you were somewhere else for a moment there.
Yeah, sorry. So I've been watching the Iconics make their entrance for the match that they're about to have.
I think your feed must have got accidentally picked up.
That's very strange.
Whatever's going on with the other channel that's been hacked, I think it must have temporarily rerouted your feed.
That's
because you were showing up on WrestleTalk. So just make sure. Yeah, you were. Just make sure that doesn't happen again.
That's very weird.
They've got 1,500 people watching them now.
Ugh. Well, we've got a match now.
We've got a match.
The wrestling started.
I've got I can't even remember who I picked for this match.
I think I picked the Iconics, which I think is wrong.
Iconics cut. These are my notes. This is the quality of my notes. Iconics cut a promo in Australian.
In Australian. And they
Billy
were upside
Kay
down
whiffs
the
a kick
entire time.
right out the gate. I love the Iconics, but it's sometimes, what's the word? Not painful. It's an awkward experience watching Billy Kay do moves.
Yeah. She's not.
But Peyton's come on so much in the last year.
I think they've been giving Peyton the most attention.
Well,
you're going to be a single star, Peyton Royce.
Sean Spears has just opened up a wrestling school with Tyler Breeze. You've got to think.
Oh, yeah.
Peyton, who's his real life wife, is
getting the lessons.
Getting extra lessons there, yeah.
Ruby and Liv not working very well together here. So that's probably going to, that's what's
did they just have a miscommunication? But they've got matching gear.
I know. How sad for Liv Morgan as well. Do you remember when she got that big refresh and she was coming out of the bath magically different?
Yeah.
Because if you dip a wrestler in water, as we know from Braun Strowman in the Wyatt Swamp, they do become a completely different person.
The Lake of Reincarnation, as established by Matt Hardy.
Yes, exactly. The lake, the swamp, the bath. Oh, she went for a little swing there. Good camera work. Really caught that from Billy Kay. The Iconics are best when shouting at people, though.
They're brilliant. Their trash talk is so much fun. They've genuinely got Edge and Christian levels of charisma when they're just cutting those stupid dorky promos.
Yeah. Have you seen all the stuff? Like, I always bring it up, but have you seen all the stuff they like? There's loads of compilations of like all the pranks they used to play on Hideo Itami / Kenta when he was in NXT, because they were just like they just acted like he was the cutest guy, and he was just like, just leave me alone all the time.
So do you think this is the payoff? This feud has been going on forever. It's been going on for about 6 weeks, and nothing has changed. There's been no storyline progression. It's just the same slight dissension between Ruby and Liv. I think it's pretty much 50-50 in terms of booking results. This is the longest match they've had so far.
It's been okay so far, but they've not done anything brand new.
Got Peyton down there. That's insane. I've been doing little stretches at the end of each day to sort of loosen up my hip flexors. So I think by October
you'll be able to do the sort of like bendy doodad.
The bendy doodad.
The bendy doodad. The Peyton Royce bendy doodad.
Don't get technical.
No, I won't. I don't know what it's...
Let's use some layman terms for the Swap Nation.
Hip extent? I don't know.
Footbridge.
Yeah. Shout egg.
Check on the other. Adam isn't even meant to be working tonight.
Did he lie to you?
Remember, we had the chat. I was like, who wants to do Payback reactions with me?
Sure.
And I said, you, Laurie, you're doing it with me. You don't get a choice. And I said, hey, Adam, Pete, you guys want to turn up? And they didn't actually answer. No. They never even said no. They just sat there on the Zoom call and didn't say a thing.
Just not everyone has the contractual dedication that I have.
On a bank holiday Monday.
I know.
It's national holiday here in the UK. Oh, and it's Sean Ross Sapp's birthday. Happy birthday, you piece of shit.
Thought it was family friendly. Thought that was the thing we were doing.
S-word. S-word is a...
it's fine.
PG term.
Fair.
S word Ross Sapp. This
Shit,
is
Ross
it's the attitude era of
okay.
of WrestleTalk now.
Who are you going to get to bark like a dog?
I'll get someone to bark like a dog.
Chopper,
Luke
probably.
will.
Chopper's got
No.
the closest name to a dog.
Chopper. I haven't seen any Pikachus in the crowd, which is a shame.
Mm.
Is Marrow a Pokemon? Is Marrow the name of a Pokemon?
Marrow?
Yeah.
No. Maril is the name of a Pokemon.
What's Cubone's evolved forms?
Marowak,
Uh,
because he whacks you with bone marrow.
mm.
Yeah. With
This
his little
came up in
bone meringue.
conversation the other day. I couldn't remember.
We are neck and neck with this other stream.
Oh, what? Have we gone down or have they gone up?
We are.
We've gone down.
They've just started winning.
Oh no!
And they're officially celebrating.
No. Guys, stay here. Stay here. Yes, come back. Mr. Davis commands you. Oh, you goddamn sons of bitches.
There you go.
Because what this is, now we're back on top. Now we're
live.
massively back on top. I say one thing and we jump up over 100. Who's got real power? Some guys who have just hacked into a YouTube.
I think Liv's just going. She's just going to leave, is she? She's torn.
No. Why is she leaving?
Because she didn't want to be in a tag team with Ruby Riott. Ruby's made her wear the tartan. Ruby sewed the tartan into Liv's gear when she wasn't looking. Oh no, she's getting in. They're going to win now. Damn it. That means my prediction's wrong. Or is she going to take the beating for Ruby Riott, and when she needs a tag, Ruby won't tag in?
What is this story?
The story is, guess which tag team? We don't want it to be a tag team anymore, but you've got to guess. Oh, that was a big jump, Liv.
It was a hop.
Oh, that wasn't. That did not look fun. One of the legs just completely gave out there.
She tried to do some like Ray Phoenix style.
Oh
my God!
Her shoulder looked like that.
That wasn't blood on her mouth, was it? Was that just my stream going a bit weird?
I don't think that's blood on her mouth. I think it didn't look good for her.
Good grief!
Oh, yeah, she looks. Like,
I mean, that was a double. That was a straight up double foot stomp. Here's all my weight on you.
Yep. Please hold yourself up and see if you manage it. Oh. Oh well, no, that's it. Come on, Iconics. Come on. Here we go.
Oh, I've got a double team.
Deja vu. But Liv Morgan's right there. There she is. You didn't pay attention, Peyton.
Oh, Peyton. Cut off the ring. I mean, this is actually quite a fun match. They're getting
good, actually.
Time.
It's the benefit of being the only match on the pre-show, isn't it?
Hey, there's a lot of video packages to get through.
Yeah, but those video packages can only be a week long. There's only a week of TV to recap any of them, so it's fine. Oh. No. Oh, that missed by a mile.
False finish. Oh dear.
Tag. Here it goes. Here we go. The double team. And then the Riot kick. Sorry, Billy. Shouldn't have picked you. What a mug.
There we go.
The Riot Squad. They're a team again.
So surely that's them together. No more dissension. Liv worked that out in her own head when she debated walking off. Raise each other's hands. I thought we decided this about a month ago, but great. You're on the same page.
Brilliant. Now let's start cracking on.
Well, I mean, they're gonna. I guess it sets them up as tag team title contenders, right?
Yeah.
Expect Bailey and Banks to lose the belts tonight.
Ruby Riott being like, so how was it being a lesbian for a week? And getting covered in
Very
cake.
nice paths. Why do they go out that way?
Oh, I don't know.
I guess you can do what you want when there's no fans.
Maybe they go sit behind all the projection.
Action.
Where the Thunderdome stuff is, the big screens.
Possibly.
Ollie, I don't want to be the
tag
bearer of
team
bad
title
news, but we
contenders.
are lagging behind the other
Are
stream.
you serious? 1869. This is absolutely ridiculous. Well, I'm going to focus on Payback because that's what people want, and I know what they want. That's why they walked off this way, because they're kind of promo to the pre-show panel.
From behind JBL. Coming to you live from behind JBL. They're gonna. Liv, are you happy with this? I riot to live and I live to riot.
Why did she say Living Riot? Is that the name of their... I bet that's the name of their tag team.
Living riot. I riot to
Living
live. I live to
Riot.
riot. I live to riot. I riot to live. I Morgan to Ruby. Ruby de Morgans. Here we go. Fill 10 minutes, guys. That's all you got to do.
Rosenberg's like, oh, crap. Smile.
What more could they have us do?
Booker T, say something stupid. Okay. What were they saying? We're here to stay? No, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. Definitely now a tag team after 6 weeks of already being a tag team. It appears to be Living Riot. I think that's the... Can you think of a better name for them?
For the Living Riot?
What a riot.
Can they just
Like,
call them
what
the
a
riot?
rush.
Do you think it's because they're not a squad anymore? Because there's only 2 of them rather than 3 of them.
Well, occasionally Bianca Belair is in there.
Oh god, that'd be a demotion, wouldn't it, for Bianca Belair?
I think it's more of just Bianca Belair.
Nothing to do on TV, yeah.
Stuff, yeah. Oh my god. They have massively overtaken us. God damn. That son of a bitch, Adam.
Should have kept a leash on your drawer there, shouldn't you?
Told me he was going to bed. I'm just gonna leave a comment on it to just ask everyone to come over here. I'll send a link as well. That'll help.
Go on. Hit him with it.
Come in. It's coming.
Luke's got effects and stuff, and from what I've obviously seen, I've not been paying too much attention.
So the legal stream we are working on taking down. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that will help. Does the link work? The link isn't clickable.
Hey.
Here we go. Oh no. Oh, I thought that was...
I didn't know. I did it.
I thought that was...
I didn't realize what was going on.
Laurie?
Sorry, one sec, lads. Ollie, yes?
You're on the other stream again.
No, I'm not on the other stream again.
I can see you on the other stream.
Am I?
Yeah,
I
there's
can't
Luke,
be on the other
Adam,
stream.
and then there's you.
No.
And
They
then there was
say they
Raw.
must have passed 2,000 people. I mean, that's what I've heard anyway on Twitter. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Ollie.
Well,
Yeah, Echo.
I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna focus on the actual pay-per-view.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, but I think it's fine. But, well, here we are. Almost there for the old pay-per-view times. Which match are you most looking forward to, Mr. Davis?
Well, I've got obviously a bit of Keith Lee just to see him have an actual match, but I'm also the most worried about that one. I've got to admit, it's the three-way. Like you said, I just want it to be a finisher fest.
Mm.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing heel Roman with Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I think
What about you?
that's. I mean, I'm just looking forward to Roman's entrance now. That's really all I'm. That's all I'm here for. That's all I want to see.
Let's go through some super chats. DX Solo, Mr. Davis, I don't know what to do. Allison, that's his wife, supports Wrestle Luke. I guess it's divorce then, yeah? Yeah, I'm afraid it is. It's been nice knowing her. Michael Dominguez, Roman drops the vest. Mr. Davis gets a blazer. It's connected. Blaze DMP, Bliss distracts Braun. So Bliss distracts Braun. Roman spears Braun. Fiend uses Sister Abigail on Roman, then again on Braun to win. A lot of finishes. That's the match. That's the whole match. Magnus, do you think Roman comes out with new music and gear tonight? And which changes would you like to see from him in the ring?
I think just crack on doing the things he does, but maybe less ooh-ah and the shotgun thing. I don't think a heel would do that.
Ooh-ah would be a great heat-seeking thing to do, though. I mean, it already was. When he did, everyone did it along with him, and then they go, "Boo!"
Yeah, I hate that you made me do that with your trickery, call and response wizardry.
So, I think the music works perfectly because I already hear that music, and my natural impulse is to start booing. Dun, dun, dun. But I think, yeah, a new look would be great. Dean2701, how do you think the autumn match will end? Do you think Drew will get involved or double count out to protect them both from losses?
I'm hoping Drew gets involved, really. I think you want I would want Keith Lee to win, and I think you could cheat Orton out of the victory here, and he'd still be just as hot as he was because he's just going to turn up on Raw and do something crazy. But yeah, I think Keith Lee loses a load more by being beaten or having Drew get involved, unless it sets up him for a championship match with Drew.
Yeah, well,
that's the only really way I'd be like, okay, I'm comfortable with this.
I mean, imagine the best possible timeline. Drew and Randy is still a thing that happens maybe at the start of next year. Pick that back up. But this builds to a match, a three-way between Keith Lee, Randy Orton, and Drew. And out of that spins a bit of a Keith Lee, Randy Orton feud. Kind of based on respect, kind of based on friendship, but also, you kept getting involved in my business, Drew. Bacon Rasher, thanks, Ollie, not Mr. Davis. Numbers have now dropped, plus you forgot the end of my message. Andy's JTJ, come on, Laurie. Come over, Laurie. Bye.
Come over where?
Look,
I've not been anywhere. I've been here the entire time.
Oh, we are back on top now. It is proper Monday Night Wars, flicking back and forth stuff.
Counter programming.
Meltzer's going to write this up in the newsletter. He's going to say a little event happened on Sunday night on YouTube, which rivaled that of AEW versus NXT.
If we can beat them by 500 viewers, I heard that Ollie's willing to shave his head live during the reactions. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Think about it. Ollie? Like, what have all the great businessmen in wrestling done? They've put themselves on the line, like Vince McMahon, Bischoff. They've all done things that might seem humiliating, might be a little bit debasing, but for the betterment of the business, what's best for business. And
As a
maybe this
last
little
resort.
bit, might be.
As a last resort, down the line, maybe in 6 months, closer to WrestleTalk Mania, maybe, but not now. Now, Laurie, is the time for Mr. Davis to put his minions in the way. And you better calm these suggestions, because you're the closest minion to me right now. You got a big old bushy beard there.
Mm.
I wouldn't want you to shave it off, though. No. Only the chin.
Sure.
Only shave the chin off.
I'm gonna speak to the guys about getting a union or something. I don't know.
I thought you were in the other stream again. You had that look. They're
What look?
laughing so much. I can't hear what they're saying. I just
You
see them
shouldn't be
laugh.
watching the other stream. You need to concentrate on the payback.
You know what
That's
it's
about
like?
to be happening.
Oh, there's
Because
going
it
to
was
be some
about to be starting, right? Like,
It's like looking at my ex-girlfriend's Facebook page. See Luke all happy, and he's hanging out with my friend, my still friends. God damn it, Megan. Let's just do some quick super chats before we get into the main show, because we are very close to that happening.
we are incredibly close.
Mr. Kajili, it was Bliss's Money in the Bank was talking about, and was a few hours ago. And according to Paige and Nikki, she's always been fighting for underused girls. Well, that's great to hear. I think that Bliss uses her backstage influence. And maybe that's why Nikki Cross got a bit of a push. Andre Banks, please tell me Postman Pete is coming soon. Hashtag Luke who? Yeah, right. Yeah.
Postman
I like
Pete.
that. Yeah, we've got to use a new gimmick for Pete.
He's basically gimmick buckaroo for WrestleTalk.
Michael Dominguez. Mr. Davis, you remember when you shat your pants after hearing a story of Luke farted money made Andy puke? Also, your fave tag teams or invasion angle? Favorite invasion angle at the start was the Nexus. Favorite tag team? It's got to be FTR right now. What about you, Laurie?
My favorite tag team, DIY. And my favorite invasion angle was NXT invading Raw and SmackDown
last year.
Had to.
Yeah.
When they had to.
Then that was always the plan.
Yeah.
We'll get
something
to
Saudi Arabia planes. So yeah.
Mechanical issues.
Yes.
We'll get to all of your super chats, folks, but the main show is starting. Let's enjoy us a video package. Oh, there he was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm such a heel.
Middle of the ring. Fire in my veins.
This is the lyric video to Eye for an Eye.
Awkward gear change.
Oh, I forgot about the bit where they sort of bumbled around in gorilla.
Yeah, that like half of the match.
Yeah. Oh.
Payback's a what? Payback's a B.
Payback's a B.
It's a big buzzing B.
Pierce is a B. We're rewatching Community, so that's in my head.
Oh, yeah. So we did that, and then like I was like, yeah, I'm finally going to finish it. All 6 seasons this time. And it gets to the bit when Dan Harmon leaves, and it just, that season's so wank.
There's 2 seasons where he's gone, because he's gone in 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6 they get it back on. He comes back, but then Donald Glover leaves.
3.
No, he's gone for 3. Like 4's the really bad season,
Yeah.
but I think 3's where he go. I think 3 is where he goes.
Troy is when he leaves.
Troy's 5, yeah.
5, yeah, is when Troy leaves.
And then they tough it out for another 2, like basically the rest of season 5 and then season 6.
I mean, Troy leaving is the heart of the show, really.
I was watching a video about like when Community died. And
I've watched that video, yeah.
Yeah, that was the one they said.
But then their conclusion was community never really died because everyone came back and the ending's actually really, really good, which I still haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't think I can't remember if I've watched all of it, to be fair.
Well, when it became an online show in like Hulu's.
Yeah, I think I've only watched. I think I sort of stopped watching in season 4 because I remember seeing the puppet one that they were like, "That's the worst episode of Community." I do really like season 1 and 2. I love though.
Yeah, and the start of
up to a few paintballs more.
Oh, you see, I love the multi-dimensions episode. Roxanne.
Here we go. Blooming heck. Whoa.
The pyro.
I love the fact that there's like pyro and then they like turn the fans on because the fans were where the pyro is.
The fans.
Now clap. Well, they got to turn the fans on to get the smoke out. Fan pun.
We need a horn sound.
That's clearly what we need.
Or we need to go the opposite and we just play the crickets. There is no sound at all. And then a little. Let's turn this up a bit. So Laurie, you've broken the stream.
No, it's fine.
I don't think the sound travels through.
Oh, okay. So it just shows a picture of a air horn.
Oh, so we're kicking off with Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Business taking on Apollo Crews for the US title. 7 matches left on tonight's main card.
I think we'll whiz through them, frankly.
Yeah. You reckon? What do you reckon? 2.5 hours?
I reckon 2.5 hours.
Don't get me excited. Well, look, you can see because you can see so many people doing the thumbs down sign in their streams because apparently, folks, that's what the WWE directors and producers are telling them to do. It's like they've got actual bits on their monitor saying, applaud, hold up this sign now. Like when the Street Profits come out, have a red cup with you.
But please provide your own solo cup, obviously. You don't just...
Oh, they look so good together.
Let's see if we can... Here we go. I found us our own air horn.
Is this going to be super high tech? Playing off your phone.
There we go.
Take that, Wrestle Luke. This is the better stream.
We can do stuff. Look. Problem is, I don't really know, like, what's the etiquette of deploying an air horn? Are you supposed to do it like...
Mainly...
Do you do it like if you say something funny, or is it just if you say something like poignant, or like you just think it's... you notice something like...
Definitely poignant.
Yeah?
Yeah. Really like somber, sad moments. You say something sincere.
Yeah. Like sort of, like poppy fields just remind me of the truly great tragedy of the war.
It's exactly
that sort of thing.
Exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, good. Because that's what you got.
Pyro for the champ.
Mm-hmm.
Such a horrible belt.
I like that belt.
Yeah, now I like
it. Maybe I'm sort of gaudy.
Yeah. I liked it initially, but now I don't like it. I'm fickle. All right, so you think this could be a really good match, providing they get time. There is the specter of Cedric Alexander lurking in the background. MVP's been attempting to recruit him backstage in a lot of segments.
I think it'd be weird if Cedric ran down, though. Like, They're
Or
gonna
maybe
have
he
to.
might run
They're gonna have
down
to do that.
help.
He's gonna have to run down to help, and then exactly. Then turn
Yes.
on
So that it
Apollo.
would look weird if it's just him, though. So I think Ricochet, Ali, Alexander, they all run down to help because they can fight MVP and Benjamin.
Mm.
Alexander gets in the ring, looks like he's going to help Apollo, but then hits the
Payback.
yeah.
Ho. Skidunk.
Wrestling.
Oh my lord.
Just
Apollo's got
maintain
he's got the
maintain
vertical leap
control.
to make these look good, though, doesn't he?
And Lashley can just lift him up a little bit higher. Woo!
Mm.
Kevin Kelly on commentary. He's maintained waist control. Apparently, the I think it was called Summer Sizzler, the New Japan show yesterday, was phenomenal. Tempest was raving about it. Top 3 matches, just superb. Apparently, best show of the year. He said it. Said it was.
Really? Oh.
All sat outside.
The Sizzler, the Summer Sizzler. Sounds like you get a Burger King.
Yeah. Well, Japanese wrestling pay-per-view names always are a bit clunky when put into English. King of Pro Wrestling.
I think that sounds good. I
It
don't know.
does sound cool. Yeah, yeah.
It's got a sort. It does. It definitely does have a. You're watching something that was produced in Japan but now has been made for Americans. Vibe. It's got a sort of
very
VR
impressive.
Troopers style vibe.
Now Apollo is out wrestling Lashley.
Douche. In the chops. Moonsault.
Oof. Nearly turned that into the old AJ Styles reverse DDT moonsault. Lashley just had it on himself.
There you go.
There's a
we're definitely going to get a run in, surely.
Great line in Tenet when they're talking about suits and stuff. And the protagonist, John David Washington, says, "You British haven't got a monopoly on snobbery." And Michael Caine says, "More like a controlling interest."
Michael Caine has a great little role in that film. Yeah. He's really
He's
good.
even called Sir Michael, his character. So he's like, "See you later, Sir Michael." I think Caine and Nolan are obviously best buds. They love each other.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Just keeps cut, but like he has just cast Michael Caine as sort of fancy Michael Caine in every film.
Yeah.
You just play Michael Caine, but fancy.
Turn up one day.
Be in a gents club.
Spout some exposition.
Why?
Can you do a good Michael Caine impression?
No, not really.
No, not really.
No, not really.
Oof. God, he was thrown down hard there.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Not bad.
Oh, that looks horrible. Got his bell rung.
Gets on top, drops on rope, throws into post. Adam going to stay up the entire night?
Rest holds. Rest holds.
Oh my God, they've got 500 more viewers than us.
I think you've made a bit of a folk hero here.
They're all my views, really. That's still my channel.
They are getting super chats in as well, though. So
yeah, we give all this money to Luke. It's my money, idiots.
Well, have you checked that the bank, the accounts are still linked up the right way around?
Got people on the job. Their stream won't be lasting much longer.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, Apollo's
He's
just
sort
been worked over for the majority here.
he slalomed on the way there, Lashley. He couldn't quite decide what way he was going.
He took a curvy route, didn't he?
Yeah. Little wobble on the way.
Oh.
Oh, no, here he comes. Boom.
Oof. Great leg slap.
Oh. There you go, people. Maybe you should think about getting like a little, directions popping up on screen, claps and cheers
tell
and stuff for
people
people at home. Yeah,
comments.
you get a
Well,
little super chat
I'll
one.
tell them now. Super chat all your money, and leave the other stream. Go into the other stream. Tell people to come over here. Spread the word. Ask them. Say, do you want to join the Ollie Authority? It's like the Dark Order, but cooler.
Yeah. It's got a much better name.
It's a better name. It's the great thing about the Ollie Authority.
Yes.
Rolls off the tongue.
Ollie Thor.
Ollie Authority.
Yeah. Yeah. Really easy to say. Oh. Hey up.
Big
Kick in the
kick.
head.
Splash. Second rope splash.
Oh, Shelton's getting involved.
They're ready, aren't they? They're ready to get attacked.
Yeah, that's it.
I think Ricochet's going to fly out of nowhere. You'll never see it coming.
Going to appear from the screens. Yeah. Are they actually screens? I find it really hard to tell.
They're not the actual people.
No, I know, but it just, to me, I'm just like, is it AR? They love AR.
Apollo's firing back.
Think of all the good, like, chucking people into where the crowd would be spots. Like all those crash mats they bought when lockdown began.
Oh.
They're getting some good time on this. Oh, Spinebuster.
Yeah, they got about 10 minutes now.
Standing moonsault.
I think they're working towards the finish, though.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Lashley has to win this. Come on.
Mm. Yeah, the Hurt Business.
Apollo can't just beat the whole Hurt Business.
As much as I love Apollo, the Hurt Business are definitely the money act right now.
Mm.
Oh, I haven't seen that for a while.
Oh.
No.
Oh, he's so strong, though. Oh, no.
Big strong boy.
Going for the full Nelson. Oh.
Jam. Oh, Bobby no-sold it. Another one.
Not that time.
That was really cool.
Unlucky. What are we going to get? Oh, big frog splash.
Huge frog splash. D-Lo style.
Oh, really close. Noosh.
He did the it wasn't the knees to elbows Eddie frog splash. It was the D-Lo straight, like triangle one. That's got to be a reference to the Nation of Domination, surely. Shut your ass.
Oh.
Oh, it's been a good match.
Big slow beat down. Oosh. Oh, here we go. Picking up speed. Uh-oh. Oh!
Huge choke slam. Finish him off. Oh, I forgot his finish is it's a good heel finisher, though, isn't it? The Thor Nelson.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit lame.
It's just hard to set up.
I'm going to snuggle you.
Oh, yeah. Gonna hold the back of your neck until you pass out.
Oh, wow. He tapped really quickly.
There you go. Got that prediction correct. Thank you very much. Bobby Lashley.
Who's tapped quickly? The Hurt Business. Oh, look, he's dragging a MVP's dragging a photographer. That's cool.
They're
That's a good.
holding up some. They're holding up signs for you, Ollie, on their stream.
What does it say? Ollie, get a
Says-
jacket that fits. Message back. This jacket fits really well. Thank you. You taking screenshots?
Me? Why would I be taking screenshots? No, they had little pictures at the end of Payback there. Oh, Apollo's attacking. Oh, Apollo, never do that with a numbers game, mate. What silly. Oh, here
So
we go.
silly
Here we
now.
go. This is where we're going to get the run.
Oh, but
Oh
Apollo.
no, it's just run off.
Oh, it's just showing a bit of fighting baby face spirit. Rich, our editor, has said
Babyface spirit after tapping out.
he did the Wakanda Forever before doing the moonsault.
Yeah, he did that.
That's nice. Nice reference to Chad Boseman, of course. Sadly passed yesterday.
Here we go.
Oh, no Cedric Alexander.
No, saving that one
for
down the line when they can actually fool people.
I'm told to check their stream again. Ollie, don't trust Laurie. Why is he
Why
saying?
would he? Why would? But yeah, okay. Why would he be saying that on someone else's stream? He is your employee, and he's on a stream of blooming Rebel State.
Working on taking this stream down. It is an illegal stream and rubbish.
Good.
Yeah, showing them.
But how are you going to take it? But how are you going to take it down?
I've got my tech guys on it.
Just going to ask nicely.
No,
because it's really working so far. Look at this.
Oh, we've got 2,128.
He's saying that I'm working against you and think you're a knob.
Working against you and thinks you're a knob. So whose side is Adam on now? Is he on my? Is he just on no one's side?
I don't know.
That's not how you spell knob.
He's getting too big for his britches.
Okay, there. Well, I'm not gonna watch their stream. I'm gonna watch Payback because MVP dragged a photographer. Apollo. I've got to finish my notes.
Well. So one title change already. Potential for the women's tag titles to change and for the universal title to change.
It's a newsworthy show so far. Yeah, because we've not only had that, the Riot Squad
best friends
on the
again.
Same page. They're on the same page. Oh, speaking of people who are on the new pages.
When you watch this and you were like, why have they framed it like that? I wonder why. Well, I think the news photography we were talking about earlier, it's like a pan across. It was a VO the whole time.
I love the reveal. The only thing I'd change though is make it so Adam Pearce couldn't also see Paul Heyman. So maybe Pearce is on one side of the door, Roman's on the other, and then Paul Heyman steps out, and that's the reveal.
Yeah, because I don't know why he wasn't like, oh, hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. You're my favorite customer. Nice doggy.
Oh, that's Paul.
How are you able to squirrel your way?
Burn.
They're calling you a knob over on the other stream, mate.
I'm not a knob.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't signed the contract.
Oh, so maybe he doesn't sign the contract and he's not officially in the match. And that's an angle they play into.
I smell some.
Oh, do you smell a goof? Do you? A
Yeah,
schmoz? Someone's
don't
got a
like the way that one.
schmozzer brewing.
That's that boy. Oh, has he got some like Power
What, Keith?
Rangers style outfit there? Like the old White Ranger with the gold.
Oh yeah, that's someone else's, isn't it? Whose is that? Because there's a couple of bits of gear hanging up in the background there.
Lee, and here has walked in JBL. Oh no, they've given him crappy scripts.
Couple of hedge funds. What is this scene for? What?
Oh, that's bad.
Oh dear. They're setting this up for a Keith Lee win, surely. If they're going to have everyone come and tell Keith Lee that losing to Randy Orton is no big shame because he's such a legend.
I hate it when WWE remind me that all wrestlers don't earn loads of money.
Mm.
Like
There
that.
is Big E versus the Irish guy from American Gods.
The hat. He's going full on Gangs of New York. I like
it. He looks like a character from Tekken now. Sheamus, like he's a fighting Irishman.
So they're going to. They're turning this into sort of like an angle with Miz and Big E. Surely there's a feud spin off this.
You think? Does that do anything for Big E beating a Miz?
It'd be weird because Miz has name value, and it's sort of that good mid card level. The
Yeah.
problem
I mean, they
is,
just want them to talk at each other, really, don't they? They just know they're going to be really good at cutting promos on each other.
the difficult thing is, I think to make it really work, Miz is going to have to play up a bit of an ignorant racist role to allow Big E to bounce these points off of him.
Mm.
It could work though if they dealt it.
Hey, if they said that, isn't the rumor that Miz is part of Retribution though? Because he keeps avoiding being part of the beatdowns and showing up a bit late for all the running them off and stuff. That is one of the rumors going around. I don't know if that's been disproven yet.
That's just misdirection, though.
But what if he is?
That would be so bad.
And they said it was a political angle and relevant to the times.
I can't see that happening. But
I can.
They've done infinitely worse.
I can picture a world in which WWE makes that call.
He hasn't got his little hat on.
Oh, I'm kind of gutted. Yeah, it's weird to use that one promo picture of him from the bar fight, right? Like, this is Sheamus now.
Like, be steel rimmed.
Yeah, well, it should be like at least like Cameron Grimes' hat. It should at least accompany him to the ring.
Oh, Adam's got another note up. Mr. Davis, I hope this doesn't change anything. I'm still dedicated to the content. You spelt the wrong. Yeah, I can read that now. Oh, for God's sake. So they've got 2,500 people. We have 2,000.
So you've made a bit of a folk hero out of Luke firing him, frankly.
You hear what he's calling himself?
What?
Lukewarm Luke Owen. Lukewarm like a pint of piss.
kind of perfectly square, that bit that Sheamus has cut out, isn't it? So is he a Peaky Blinder as well?
Everyone is now a Peaky Blinder. Who else is a Peaky Blinder?
Rich Holland
Oh yeah.
in NXT. He's also a Peaky Blinder.
Oh, he's a main roster Peaky Blinder.
Yeah.
So maybe Miz gets involved here. Oh, Rudy Charles' face. My favorite referee after Aubrey Edwards and Red Shoes. Love Rudy Charles.
Not Drake from NXT.
That's
Intense ref.
You know what? You're right. Rudy Charles, I've been following since his TNA days, though. He's my longest running ref.
My longest running ref.
I'm surprised I've been able to keep this on. It's warm and not very breathable. It is. Of course,
Perfect for business. The uncomfortableness is what makes you more willing to make deals, I think.
Yeah, it drives the negotiating power.
And the sort of film of sweat over your skin only adds to the, the sort of intimidating presence, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bring the heat, and the heat evaporates from my back, which is covered in polyester.
Breathable polyester.
So another bit of a big meaty clash here.
Oh, there's someone wearing like horns and a devil costume in the lower left.
Devil's in the house.
I'd love to know what their criteria for kicking people in and out is. It's like, nope, too silly, too AEW, devil, that's fine.
Too many Pikachus.
Yeah. I don't think Pikachu got kicked out. Pikachu ran through most of SummerSlam.
Well, it's the Thunderdome. Does that not get an air horn? It needs to be poignant.
Oh, it's just because it takes a while to. I've got to do Face ID and then like get it up. Apple really need to think about what they, how you get into your phone in the future.
Yeah, without masks. Do you want me to say it again?
I tried to do it. Yeah, hang on, because it's loading. Sorry, buffered. One sec. Try again.
Well, it is the Thunderdome.
Oh,
nice,
smooth.
If
perfectly
we ever
smooth. First try.
Either have a wrestling match against Luke, I want you to be my sort of hype man, holding the horn.
Excuse me.
The air horn app.
Oh, right, sure, yeah. Turns out I'll be barking like a dog. Oh.
Why is Adam still up? Loser.
Classic leapfrog. Oh.
I think we're catching up a bit on the actual stream.
Gaining ground. It just must be a bit galling for you because just like, WrestleTalk's only got 24,000 subscribers. They literally have like 100.
Let me refresh.
They've got like a 10% subscriber like viewership currently, which is like really good for YouTube, isn't it? Like ours is a sort of like a drop in the ocean.
Well, there's always a cool, fun new thing, and inexplicably, everyone has decided that Luke is. I mean, let's be honest. If Adam wasn't on there, I doubt it'd be beanless. Oh, Big E just
destroyed.
Splash on the apron. It's the hardest part of the ring.
Big E's got a few moves that I wouldn't want to put myself in the way of.
He often misses them.
Yeah,
just crashes. Of course, the dive
the spear through the ropes is the main one that I just don't think I'd want to take. Like, Imagine sitting there and being like, I know that's got to hit me.
Of all those moves, like the big ending is actually quite, you just lift it up and you
Oh, there's a
land.
Yoshi.
Wow.
Someone just behind. I think it's gone now. Oh, it's been swapped out. There was a Yoshi for a second. The best bit of the Thunderdome. What's everyone doing on their screens?
Seeing all the intellectual property.
Mm.
Must be so weird to play to the crowd like Sheamus just did.
Yeah. Because then they don't have that view of him as well.
Yeah. Someone's got a wedding picture of someone in the second row. That's been kicked. Don't know what that was. Yeah, we should do some donations after this match. None of this nonsense. Who's got more views?
Oh. Go on. Nail him. Sort of a weird red hue to the Thunderdome. One guy just doing this ad infinitum. I think he's just made a GIF and logged the GIF in. Oh, here we go. The thumbs down has started. People have been told. Boo. Down with this sort of thing.
Ooh.
What's this?
Just left a comment on their stream. I think Adam should go to bed now. If he wants to have a nice bank holiday Monday, you don't want to be all sleepy and tired for it, do you? No need for him to be up.
Oh.
Oh, someone's waving.
Oh. The old Irish curse. That always looks horrible.
Yeah. I mean, Sheamus has got a great move set.
But he always does his best work with Cesaro.
I made a mistake in, I think it was the SummerSlam. It was a SmackDown review, I think. I was for Pete for, and I just said Sheamus and Cesaro defended the tag team championships. Was it Cesaro and Nakamura?
Cesaro, tag team specialist, not
Yeah.
my choice.
Oof.
Oh my lord.
Nice follow up. That was a bro
slugged him a couple of times there.
Floor, yeah. I really like the way Sheamus wrestles.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Douche.
Put through him.
And then that, yeah. Oh, dropping elbow. Oh,
that is massive. Oh, it's like Sheamus isn't quite making it over the rotation.
It's the hip pop, isn't it, from Big E that sorts it out.
Yeah.
If Bailey's belly to belly looked like Big E's, you'd be like, that's okay. It's fine.
Still.
I'll buy that as a finisher.
Still.
Yeah.
Huh. Adam's left Luke's stream now. Watch the views plummet.
Hey guys.
Hey Adam.
Hey. I just obviously I just wanted to come and say no hard feelings. I saw the order to go to bed, and I just wanted to make sure that we're cool before I.
Well, I just thought it's bank holiday tomorrow, day off. You don't want to waste your time with Luke. I'm assuming what's happened here is you saw a live stream going on WrestleTalk clips and thought it was a thing that we're all on board with. Of course, it isn't. It's run by a disgruntled former employee at the moment. That's what happened?
If I say that is what happened, keep my job?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what.
So could you just denounce the former employee and the other channel.
Do you want me to denounce Luke?
Yeah. Could you actually? I'm assuming you might still have the link. If you could pop back in on that stream now and just say, everyone, go over to WrestleTalk and watch there, because that's the official reactions.
Okay. If that will help smooth things over.
That'd be great. Oh, yay boo spun on the floor. Told you. Flash in the pan. The Luke movement is just a fad.
Just a fad? I mean, it's got pretty good retention there.
Fad.
I think Adam's just going back over.
Mm-hmm. Watch him flood in, Laurie. Watch him flood in.
Yeah.
I know what they want. Oh, Big E's going to get to the ropes. He could have reached that a while ago.
Yeah, but you got to spend a second thinking about it. Let's see what Adam's going to say.
Just wait for the viewers to flood in. Sure it's going to happen.
He's saying it. He said it.
He said it. Sheamus, big spill to the outside. Oof. That looked like a nasty landing on his knees.
Oh, here we go.
Don't
tuning up the tiny band.
No.
Oh my God. Sheamus
Sheamus
stopped him, almost stopped him for a second there. Oh. God, that move is. Oh, he's Sheamus is like weird. Sheamus is like trying to keep it together. Here we go. Big ending.
Oh. What's this? Oh, into sort of like a heel
leg
hook?
lock. Yeah, heel hook. He had him in the old cross leg breaker thing, didn't he, for a bit?
Sheamus, submission expert.
He's got Sean Ross Sapp now.
Oh, come on. It's Sean Ross Sapp's birthday. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I thought that was like a bro kick knee.
Oh.
I can't do anything about Sean Ross Sapp because he doesn't work for us.
You don't have anything to leverage him with. Anything to hold over him, I guess you might say. Yeah.
Just focus on the match. This is a good match.
Yeah.
We've gone about 15 minutes now. I imagine they'll be working towards the end.
Yeah, here we go. This is going to start.
I think all the matches so far have been really decent.
Start tuning up the penny whistles. Oh! Absolutely slammed. Off he goes. It's naff, isn't it? 2, 3. Go on, Biggie.
Nice one. Good win. I think that was a really good victory. And they got the when they get the audio right, it works so well. When Biggie won, they pop the noise, but I guess they know when the finish is coming though.
Well, they just have it on a slight delay, so you just play it in at the right time. God, look at the flex.
He has straight up boobs, doesn't he? And not in a
but like in a. Those are just two gigantic muscles.
How do pectorals get so big?
Don't know. A lot of protein?
Whose nips are those?
Question mark.
Okay. While that is going on, I can't believe this Sean Ross Sapp crap. Sean Ross crap. Shit Ross crap.
Should we do some donations? Should we answer some super chats?
I'm
just going to go to the fridge. And also I've knocked over something.
Flame Inc. If Sean Ross Sapp could hack the stream with an iPhone, think what anyone else could do if with a PC. Also, I've cancelled my network sub and it's yours. Enjoy. FTF. Thanks, Flame Inc. But you should subscribe because SummerSlam was good, Payback was good, and the archive content on the network is fantastic. Cal Goodry, always support Mr. Davis. Yes, Cal. Nate drops surname. Endless possibilities for a heel Roman. My ideal ones: Face Brian, Big E, Riddle, Keith Lee after the draft. I bet Otis's cash in fails. Fiend retains. Yeah, lots of stuff Romans do. As a heel. Lots of fresh matchups as well.
Face Brian.
God, one day he could team with Seth Rollins as a heel Shield. Power Packers 90. Mr. Davis, why are you so lame? Luke is so much cooler. Why don't you just give up and let SRS or Luke take over the show? Whatever. Bill Brackett. Mr. Davis is a bigger heel than Mr. McMahon. Hashtag we want Luke. Whatever. Who's this? Elise Ashton.
It's Matt Riddle. He's bodacious. He's tubular. He's Michelangelo, but not green.
Is she a new interviewer? Has she been on SmackDown? Is she the new?
I tell you, I've not been watching the interview sections on SmackDown.
You just like open up the vat of generic interviewer robots.
Like the Prestige.
Another Nolan movie.
Yeah. Endless strands of Renee Young's DNA. Oh.
Wait, what was that about?
Oh, insulted his family.
Surely not. What? That was in relation to speaking out allegations.
I think that was said he's already proven that he's a failure at home.
What? That's ill-advised if that is sort of
WWE. Oh, I want this team to win, but they're already planting the seeds that they're not going to be able to pull it off.
Oh my god, that's lame.
You get out of my face.
That is terrible acting.
Let's kill the pre-match chit-chat and let's just work out facing away from each other.
Let's do some quick super chats. KS Wheels. Speaking of lag, the stream is nearly a full minute behind WWE Network on Fire Stick. That's because there's a lag between us broadcasting to YouTube. That's always the way, unfortunately. You'll just have to find a way to sync up with us. Another player, which could give you more. First time super chat, thank you. Could Fiend babyface work if like Kane's or Taker's? Yeah, I definitely think so. Babyface Fiend.
Too early yet, I think, for sure. Like you don't just you built a monster. You barely gave it a monster's run before you were like, here's Goldberg. He's a superhero. He beat the monster. So I think there's still like you do it as it starts to get stale, right? You want to do it at that perfect point, just before it tips too far into like people are too used to seeing the Fiend to be a monster. Then you can make it babyface.
Is this the Evolve shows they're doing an advert for?
This is all the extra stuff, yeah.
So weird. I'm in a lot of those.
Ricochet on a basketball hoop. Here we go. King Corbin. The Also Dog, the Lone Wolf.
Let me do a few more super chats while we're going through. Big Red Eyed Machine. So are you considered WrestleTalk Hollywood or Wolfpack? We're WrestleTalk Hollywood. No. Yes. Hollywood. Yeah. Roxa Mason. Rehire Luke. No. Nate Drop surname. Got my tickets for the next Dynamite and All Out. Lucky you. Only 500 tickets, I think there were for All Out. Talked to others that went. Sounds like they made it safe. Very excited for it. I'll report back. Look forward to your report, Nate. Brandon Rosen. Mr. Davis, sir, have you beefed up your security team in case of an invasion, sir? Yes, I have. No one is getting into this stream, I guarantee you.
Adam just got in.
Well, he's an employee. He's got access to the channel.
Yeah,
I'm talking about a certain disgruntled ex-former employee.
He's currently chatting to Sean Ross Sapp.
TB. Hey, Laurie, when are you switching streams? Hashtag Luke.
Oh, I don't know.
Mr. Kajili.
Well, as far as I know.
Mr. Kajili, how does it feel being in Vince's position as WWE and people defecting to AEW? Did you ever think you'd have that in common with Vinnie Mac? Well, to have something in common with a genius like Mr. McMahon, I think is a compliment. Tim Harris, Luke's biggest fear, the return of Wonder Ollie. Wonder Ollie is no more. It's all about the stripes. Mega Mr. 46, Pete and Adam are hanging out with Voldemort right now. I don't know what that means.
No, I don't know either.
Pete and Adam. Is Voldemort Luke? Ah, like he who should not be named. Damn. No, it's still Sean Ross crap.
Oh, someone had a Jam That Jam sign in the Thunderdome, but they got kicked out.
Someone had a Jam That Jam sign?
Yeah, someone had a Jam That Jam sign, but got kicked out of the Thunderdome because of it. Oh, represent. Jam That Jam.
Jam that mother effing jam. Let's get straight for him.
The flip-flops barely came off. He flipped, but then he flopped.
I don't miss King Corbin. Because I don't really watch all of SmackDown sometimes, I must confess.
I like King Corbin. He gets bad rap.
What I like him too is just
push. Go on. I feel like his gear's a really weird fit, though, isn't it?
Well, I don't mind it. The sort of vest thing.
Yeah, it's just a bit odd shaped at the top.
It's always better than the suit he used to wrestle in.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to see him look like a wrestler, for sure.
It's just another example of Vince not wanting people to expose their tum-tums unless they've got a six-pack.
He's very specific.
All about Matt Riddle's feet, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's because do you reckon that's really high on his Google? Matt Riddle. Let's get Google autocomplete going. Matt Riddle.
Not bodacious, man.
Doesn't say feet. It says UFC SmackDown Goldberg, UFC record, wife Brock Lesnar. Sadly, no feet. Let's try Alexa Bliss. Well, no feet on that one either.
So Wrestle Luke's on top again. I imagine Sean Ross Sapp is saying something absolutely stupid. I've just realised I'm giving them a view. I've got their freaking page up.
You got to close it. You got to just put it behind you, mate. Can't just spend your life, counting your views. Someone's telling me I can make better money elsewhere. I don't need to be treated like this.
You are treated fantastically. How dare you?
What do you mean, how dare I? Someone else said that.
Well, you brought it up.
And just in a sort of shooting the breeze kind of way.
Sorry, man. I'm just a bit touchy right now.
That's fine.
I thought we'd get control of that other channel back by now.
What have you had any word from your tech people?
They're working on it. They're trying to crack the code. Who knew he was such a whiz with enigmas and firewalls?
And coding.
Matt Riddle's
Oh,
got a sleeper.
nighty night, Corbin.
I think he'll get
Oh,
out.
you think? Do you think Matt Riddle will win this?
I don't think that's the way Riddle will win. Like at this point in the match as well, they've only been going a
Nah,
couple of
it's
minutes.
gonna hit the old bro Derek.
What do you think of the name, Bro Derek? It's
Terrible.
funny, but should it be a thing? It's like the
I
cheeky
know
man.
kind of what I'm. Yeah, I'm kind of sort of sitting there like.
Thank you, editor Rich. He's just told me to check my Twitter because the person.
Oh, this is my favorite Corbin spot. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Boosh.
Why does the opponent always turn their heads?
Where did you go? Because also, it's not like when he slides out, it's not like he comes back in from the other way.
Yeah.
He's where they knew he was because he slid past them. So they should have just turned like if they turn around 10 seconds quicker, they would know.
Thank you, Miguel Ortiz. That is the person with the jam that jam sign. Well done, son.
It's good to know that we're up there with like AEW in terms of naughty words that WWE will kick out of the Thunderdome.
I think if they see anyone holding up a sign, I think they're just going to kick them regardless, unless it's directly related to the thing.
Oosh. I feel like Riddle's not fired up enough in this match for someone who was quite heavily insulted about 10 seconds before coming out.
Yeah, well, I guess you can make the argument he was jumped at the start of the match, but yeah, it's a bit too much Baron for me, which is the way Baron matches go, unfortunately. That's how he gets his heat. Heat.
Rawr. Rawr. Oh. There we go. Oh. Nope. Unfortunate. Oh. Not quite a deep 6. A shallow 2.
Is Sean Ross Sapp still on there?
Sure what Sap is, yeah.
God damn it, they're beating us as well. Not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. Let's watch this match. It's Riddle firing up a bit.
Oh. Come on, Riddle. Oh, you idiot, Corbin. You
Really
chatted too much.
Talking to the LED screens.
Yeah. They can't hear you. Well, I can, I think. I'm not sure. But only in the sort of they're watching the television on delay way. I cannot fathom how much work the Thunderdome is for someone in their tech department.
Oh yeah.
Like, we've done Zoom calls and Google Hangouts and stuff just for work, and they're a pain in the ass with like 4 people. Imagine having to sort one out with like 100 people.
It's got to be some bespoke software, right?
I would have just
graphics gallery.
I would have just said like, can you just send us a 10-minute video of you watching something doing this every so often that, and I would have just repeated it. I'll just loop it in the background. It's a much easier solution to get real life people to watch it.
Do you remember King Ross once watched, was it like 12 hours of broken Matt Hardy laughing? They should just use that. Ready-made content. They've got loads of live reactions on YouTube from people. They could take this.
Yeah, I know, exactly. But it's like no one would. Rich is currently saying it's not that complex. It's like he's been working on this for 2 weeks.
He says, you just set up an RTMP server and get people to log in. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Matt Riddle's coming back.
But then
with
you've got to police it. You've got to like sort out all the bookings and stuff for people. Oosh.
Oh, what a penalty kick.
One. Yeah, I've won him over. He says that stuff would be awful. There you go. The organizational stuff, Rich. That's what I'm talking about. Not just the tech. I'm sure the tech's easy enough.
I mean, like, I love Matt Riddle. But it does pain me to see him main rosterfied. Is that by far the worst main rosterfied case? But you know, it's just not. It's not the raw Matt Riddle that was so good.
He mostly just kicks people now. It's not even. Remember the Broserweights? How good they were.
Yeah. So funny as well. Their skits.
Oh.
Oof. Strike-based Pokemon, definitely.
Punching type. Weak to knives type Pokemon. That's what I've heard. Caesar. Oh. He looks like he's actually just
selling the liver.
I think he's actually just, but yeah, like he's like a great white shark has been attacked by orcas.
Who sells the liver in WWE?
Oh, my liver! Was he Paulie Shaw from California, man? Ow, my pancreas! Oh, deep six.
What a move!
He does have two of the greatest moves in WWE currently. Baron
Deep
Corbin.
six and the running round. And the days is great as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
and running around the ring post for the
I,
close.
yeah, I wasn't counting the running around the ring post, but I'll add it. Three of the greatest moves in WWE at the moment. Baron Corbin has,
and the bit when he pounds the mat and goes, that's a good bit.
And they're being carried to the ring by a load of dudes on a what are they called?
It's got a name. It's like the name that you learn from fantasy books, like how I know
King thing palette. King thing.
Riddle's locked in the triangle. I must say this is probably the least best match so far. I'm not saying it's bad.
No.
I quite enjoyed the first few.
Oh, bro to sleep. This is it.
Unconfirmed.
Moonsault right onto the liver.
Wow, that's pretty strong.
Oh. So they're making the floating bro his finisher, or has he just got a variety?
When the initial reports were that Matt Riddle was coming up, do you remember that there were also reports that the plan was to feud with Corbin, but Corbin wasn't happy about that because he thought Matt should have to run through at least 6 other people before he gets to him.
Oh yeah.
Well, now we're here, and he's
Baron Corbin, who'd achieved nothing in NXT and then just came up to the main roster, and they were like, "Cool, we've got a real lack of authority figure heel, so you found it. Yeah, you found where you belong, my friend." Amelia, I think he's paid his dues, Baron Corbin. He's humiliated himself on a weekly basis.
Yeah. Well, let's quickly run through some super chats. Brian Gallagher. Ollie, I love you, but you're wrong. No, I'm not. Hashtag WrestleLuke for life. Hashtag no. Rake Carpet Man. Mistress Dickus. I will remain a loyal WrestleTalk Patreon if you do one thing. You know what I want. Say my name correctly. Give me what I want. Okay, I'll try and say it. It's a bit of an awkward name to say, though. Blake Carpenter. Blake Carpenter? Is that how you say it? Quoth the Raven 79. Good job on firing Luke, Mr. Davis. Now hire someone that knows the difference between maths and real science. Then this emoji.
Cool guy.
E-Ace. Who would have thought we would want to watch a fun, light-hearted guy over a sore loser crybaby on a power trip? It's still real to me, damn it. Well, I assume that means you're watching us here right now, because Luke is being a little bitch about getting fired. Hollandinho Wrestling. Wrestle Luke winning Mr. Davis is out of touch, old man. I don't agree with that.
Hashtag
Matt Riddle's backstage.
Matt Riddle's going to get attacked. Bruh.
It's not Renee Young again.
Oh, no. He's not done with you, Matt. Payback's a bro. Oh, not the catering.
Corbin's got his top off. Don't show the tummy.
Hide it. That's what they're all doing. Put it away. They're not trying to break up the fight. They're just trying to get him to put a T-shirt on.
A man, Pat Buck. Pat Buck is all over these shows now.
Mm. Yes.
Looking forward to this. Be looking forward to it more though if it was Asuka and Baszler. Not just saying that because Nia Jax. I'm saying it because that was the story they were building.
Mm. I love how awkward that shot is of Bailey with 2 belts as well. I'm sure it's a picture they actually took, but it looks photoshopped. They somehow took a picture that looks photoshopped.
Still. Just having a look at the viewing figures again. That's not.
I don't know why you're doing it. I don't know why you're doing it to yourself.
Let's go through some super chats. Sorry if I sound quiet to anyone. It's because I am keeping my voice down because I live in a block of flats and it's 1 a.m. here.
Pathetic. Whoops.
Spencer O. I keep switching streams. In the words of Mac from It's Always Sunny, I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top. Great show. Rin Lambert. Thoughts on going in Raw? Steve dyeing his hair like Rollins? I saw that. Has he done some? I thought it was like a face swap picture. He's always very handsome, though, so I'll give it a thumbs up. JD Pats fan, Mr. Davis, take down the man by hiring Renee Young. What a replacement. I'll reach out. She's got a 90-day non-compete, but who knows? William Toolman.
Competing to do wrestling YouTube?
William Toolman. Where's Luke? Dead to me. Jazz Singh. Don't worry, Mr. Davis. You're still winning in the demo. That is the key point here. While they might have more viewers, it seems like that, it's majority 50 plus. I can tell by the analytics here that, yeah, we are winning the 18 to 49s, and that's all that matters. Very good point, Jazz Singh. I'm writing that down. I'm writing that joke down.
What, winning in the demo?
Yeah.
Very good. It's good to crowdsource your comedy.
Well, yeah. That because I listen to the fans. I give them what they want.
Sure. Their own jokes read back to them.
Is that?
Yeah.
It makes them
attributed to you, to the rest of the people. Yeah.
Actually, it's such a good joke. I'm gonna comment it on their stream.
That's a good idea. Do. Blooming love Sasha and Bailey as a double act. That's so good.
I love them so much. I actually don't want them to lose the belts, even though storyline wise, they should probably lose the belts now.
Yeah.
I just want Sasha to get the Raw Women's title back.
I want to see Sasha and Bailey have the feud because it's just been it's been too long to not do it now, and I just think one, I think that they actually are probably now at the peak of their powers in which to do it. Like I think they've done so much good work over the last 6 months that this is probably the best time they're ever going to get to do it.
Yeah.
Having not done it immediately coming out of NXT. Because then once you do it, then you can just stop. You can drop the conversation of like, when will Sasha and Bailey do the feud?
Mm.
And then they can both move on to other things. Because I think that feud will cement them. Not that they need cementing, but that really will be the sort of like that moment where you go, okay, well, these are the two best women the WWE has beyond Asuka and Becky and Charlotte, obviously. But Charlotte is Charlotte. Charlotte's a Charlotte. She's not a. She's neither a female wrestler or a male wrestler. She's just a Charlotte.
She's a flair.
She can do whatever she can do whatever she wants.
I think that's a good point, though. Like Sasha and Bailey wouldn't be getting this kind of storyline focus and TV time if it wasn't for Becky Lynch and Charlotte both being out.
Exactly, and I think this is the time to give them the big feud between each other. Asuka can do Raw Women's Championship probably against Baszler, and then you've just built a load of new stars for the singles stuff when Becky and Charlotte come back. What?
I'm just looking at their stream. They're so lame. It appears that they've put a pee break on. Sean Ross Sapp's gone. Luke's gone to the toilet.
So they've just got a picture of Xandermania.
Picture of Xandermania.
Wow.
How unprofessional.
That is unprofessional. Anyway, I need to go. What?
And would you look at that? Their viewership plummets below us. Plummets. Welcome, everyone who has just joined us from that imposter stream. Don't worry, we're working on taking it down.
Soon you won't have to choose because there'll be no choice.
Don't worry, we've got people on it. We're working on taking that stream down. It's an illegal stream. WrestleTalk will be claiming the copyright soon.
Come on, Baszler. Oh, why would you kick her? Why would you kick her? Shayna Baszler, you idiot.
So this
absolute numpty.
Match is heel and heel versus heel and heel.
Yeah. But it's about who. I think it's a misdirection with Baszler and Nia as well, because they've been playing up the whole can they work together thing, and I think it's going to be that Banks and Bailey can't work together. And it's ironic because you thought it was the other team.
I really want to see Banks versus Baszler now. Those kicks to the head were awesome in the corner.
Sasha Banks is a selling machine as well. And oh my God, when do we get to see the arm break spot? Do it.
You want to save it, make it special on the main roster. Remember that?
I know, but she keeps
they got hit with it. They just wrote her out for ages.
Yeah,
and she
that was
sold it like
so good. It's like when Pentagon went through the big phase of doing the arm break in all of his matches. It was so good.
When he did it to the referee at Slammiversary 2018. Was it Slammiversary 2018?
Oh, yeah, because he was blinded.
Oh,
God. Nice. Nia's been injured.
She's doing some proper Peter Griffin selling there. Maybe they retain. So I've got. I can't remember who I picked actually.
I went for Nia and Baszler.
I think I did too.
But it's one of those annoying things where I can see a world in which they do retain, and I actually think that's probably better. But
yeah, I agree. Always the Eddie Guerrero references.
Oh, good timing. Tag team continuity. That move is a big old pile of shite.
Oh my God. Have you seen the depths
Luke's got Xandermania on.
Luke is going to?
Oh no. Oh my God, she's killed her. She's killed her.
Sorry, I missed that.
Nia just had Banks in a power bomb and then like dropped her low and whacked her into the barricade like 4 times either side, just ding donged her.
I know the spot, yeah.
And now she's steamrolling Bailey.
So where's the knee selling? Gonna work into
She
something.
She doesn't need to sell me anymore.
So did Nia Jax just get a hot tag? I'm very confused.
I think Nia just beat up Banks so much that she just stood up and tagged herself in. So it's not even a hot tag.
But that would imply
She was just
Nia
taking care of business. No, she's not. There wasn't a hot tag, mate. It was just she chucked Banks into Bailey to break up a pin, and then as Banks rolled back out, she picked her up and chucked her about outside for a bit. Oh no, here we go. And now the knee.
There we go. Oh, I love Bailey and Banks.
Yeah, that's so great. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm
Sasha
so
Banks
happy
is
for
so
Banks.
good.
Yeah. Like those first few years when it was just her and Charlotte, and it was so obvious that the company never had that much faith in her.
Yeah.
Like,
But despite the fact that she won the Raw Women's Championship once a week
yeah,
for 6 months.
held it for once a week.
Yeah, it was exactly, yeah. But so did Charlotte on the flip side of that. It's not my favorite finish was when she did the bank statement through the they had the guardrail, the stair rail, and she got Charlotte through that and yanked it back to win it. Yeah, it was so good.
But now I feel like this Banks over the last year since the heel turn, but maybe a couple of months after the SummerSlam, post SummerSlam heel turn. So yeah, it's probably exactly a year now from when she came back and revealed, I got blue hair now.
She's just been, she's just ace. Like she's just had some really great her and Asuka was the highlight of SummerSlam. Like so good. Oh. See you later, Bailey. Yeah, worth it.
That's a weird. I thought she was just going to tag Baszler then.
Worth all the drama. Samoan drop.
Banks in front of her.
Oh, you're going to get Samoan dropped. You're both going to get Samoan drop. She's going to. Oh, she missed.
Oh, nice.
She missed.
I don't think it's a submission yet. I just think she's holding her foot.
Yep. She's trying. She's trying to get there. Not. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's it. Get off. Dragging her away.
Come on, Baszler.
Oh. I feel like it shifts a gear when Baszler comes in and she actually just starts nailing people.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like Nia, but she's nowhere near the level of these two. These were sick. Oof. Oh, all the leg slaps. What was that noise, Laurie?
That was just because I knew she was just going to knee her in the face.
That was like an Undertaker dive.
Oh, gut wrench for you, Banks.
Oh, head was that close to not getting round. Oh, they're working together now.
She said we got this.
Jack says, "We got this, right?" So
Did Baszler and Nia become an unstoppable team?
until they
Sony
go bust.
Mm.
But then who fights Asuka? Do they both fight Asuka?
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Is that selling?
is that real?
So, oh yeah, Banks countered it into a
Face
an
buster.
face buster. Yeah. I think that's just selling. Not in the
School of selling.
Ooh.
Oh, frog splash.
Like Eddie Guerrero. Did you get that?
I do. Oh, Nia kicks out, but Bailey hit a Bailey to belly on Shayna there. Just
That's a great.
casual.
Both of them looking at each other there. Oh, that's fantastic selling.
It's going to fall apart now for them. It's going to fall apart. We are moments away. Oh.
Oh God, I want Banks and Bailey to now become a babyface team. That had like DIY levels of spine tingling
Yeah.
friendship.
Oh,
DIY.
they're both going to get run over. Oh, Baszler's blind tagged in. Baszler's just blind tagged in. There
That
you go.
Oh,
I love the way that Baszler just walks as well. Like,
yeah.
gonna just kill you. Oh, so she can still take down Bailey.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's got both. Go
God.
on, Baszler.
Who's up on the apron? Oh, it's a cameraman. I thought it was a Retribution member. Saw a
Oh,
black.
she's choking Banks. Bailey with Banks.
Sasha, freaking help her out. You've got another arm free. No, Bailey.
Yes. Go on.
Whoa.
Baszler looked awesome there. Yes.
Well, another title change.
Man, that was cool. That made Baszler look like $1 million. That was wicked. Also, yeah, Bailey tapping is great.
Yeah, because she's still got a title to fall back on.
Yeah, she cares less about the tag titles because they're not as important as the SmackDown one. There's so much in that. So good.
Mm.
What a fantastic slow build to a feud this has been with Bailey and Banks. It's been so good.
We're all talking about Hangman Page and the Elite and how that's the best story in wrestling. And it is by quite a long way. But this is also very, 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 very good. Definitely the best thing in WWE, I'd say.
Well, I think the brilliance of this feud, it was, and obviously it's not even a feud yet because they haven't started feuding. But what's so brilliant about it is how it's elevated everyone around them. Like everyone else that's crossed paths with Banks and Bailey on the way to them to eventually having a feud has just done good stuff. Like Asuka's been great. Kairi Sane's last bit was brilliant. Like Baszler and Nia Jax are going to get this run now, and Baszler looked awesome at the end of this match.
Uh-huh. Is this the odd couple? The odd couple. What is Jax's character now?
Jax's character is she believes they're best friends because they won. That finish was pretty cool.
Yeah, really, really good.
Like the choking Bailey out with Banks's arm.
Yeah.
Bit of foreshadowing that will come back. That'll come back to
Yeah.
bite you, won't it?
Yeah, layers upon layers there.
A wheel
Very-
within a wheel, a circle within a circle, a tortilla wrapped in a tortilla, wrapped in another tortilla, and a mystery.
Oh, is Luke all by himself now? Let's do some super chats. Lee Mann, can't wait to see Luke hit you in the head with a bedpan, Ollie. Great
So,
if you didn't spell it incorrectly because you wrote bead pan, idiot. DeAndre, I love you, Laurie and Mr. Davis, but I'm donating and going back to Luke's stream. I mean, you can blame me. It's Luke.
can you blame me? Not you can blame me.
Ejam King. Sup, guys? Great content as normal. Thank you. Can I ask, do you think having 2 pay-per-views a week apart is to get that ratings bump that normally follows a singles pay-per-view? I don't know. It's a shame because a lot of these stories would be much better told if there was a good 4-week build.
Mm.
But at the same time, this Roman stuff has a lot of momentum, and you can just carry it straight into another big 3-way. And I
But it's weird not to do that. It's weird not to have just done that on SmackDown. Like that's that's where they want to get the big ratings, right? Like this is what I find really odd about WWE at the moment is like SmackDown is clearly the thing they want people to be watching, and they'll do everything except put a proper title match on there and actually have something that seems like it might be closely contested. I mean, sure, we have Braun Strowman and squash a few people, but if you put Roman Reigns versus the Fiend on SmackDown, that's going to be big viewing figures for SmackDown. Like it baffles me, like because you can never really tell where their priorities lie. Is it these network specials? Is it this other thing? Is it like is it regular pay-per-views? Is it SmackDown? Is it NXT? Is it Raw? Which one? Pick one WWE and make that the one where other stuff happens.
Well, I think that's one of their big problems. They don't know what their priority is. Is it the Fox ratings? Is it creating the best show? Is it creating the thing that gets the most views? Or is it to take a chunk out of another company? Like NXT would get far more viewers if it didn't run head to head opposing AEW Dynamite on Wednesdays. And weirdly, Dave Meltzer was pushing the idea on a Wrestling Observer this week that the whole reason Payback exists is to affect All Out too. And Alvarez was like, well, why? It's the week before. Why wouldn't they run it the week after? The night after All Out. And Meltzer's like, look, I know it's a stupid idea, but that's the thinking. They think that they're going to take that pay-per-view money, that traditional pay-per-view money out of AEW by sort of exhausting that audience who buy SummerSlam and then Payback.
Yeah, and then I guess also like then you've got a week of TV in which you could build your really big stories. Like something huge happens on the SmackDown roster side of things tonight.
Mhm.
People are desperate to tune in Friday night for SmackDown. I guess they're hoping people just sort of like forget about AEW by that point. Once they've felt like they had to watch Raw and SmackDown this week. I don't know. What a weird way of running your business.
Mr. Kajili, have you seen the screens behind the barricade which don't need to be there? Is that like the ones like sort of cut off by the barricade? I don't think I have. You?
No, I've not noticed.
Michael Dominguez. Brock steals Otis's case and wins the SmackDown triple threat.
Oh.
Well, Paul Heyman is there. Mr. Kajili again. Would any of you one day try to appear at Thunderdome and WrestleTalk take over the Thunderdome?
Get kicked out almost immediately.
Yeah, of course they recognize these guys.
We've got a little frame up on the old YouTube, mate. It's
Which one is it?
It's Austin and McMahon. Which of those two do you identify with?
Obviously McMahon.
The baby face in this scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
In that famous storyline with Steve Austin.
I never understood the whole Stone Cold thing. Like that whole idea that everyone wants to get revenge on their boss.
Sure.
I love the boss.
Sasha back. No, you're talking about you, aren't you?
It's boss time. DX Solo says, newly single DX Solo here. Long live the oligarchy. That's a better name. But all authority just rolls off the tongue. Sorry to hear that, Alison, but you did side with Luke. So DX Solo, you made the right choice. Daniel Diaz, Ollie, concede and merge the streams. You don't want to be the Yoko Ono of WrestleTalk. Concede, Daniel Diaz. Let's check the viewers right now. Luke, 2,000 people. Us, 2,382. I'll concede that I'm in the lead. It's a marathon, not a sprint, mate, as another mentor of mine, Triple H, often says. Moro, I can't watch 3 streams. Sorry, guys, I'm going to wrestle Luke. Well, I bet you're back now, though. RK Esports rolled a fat joint watching Payback with you guys.
Nice one. You and Matt Riddle.
Stu, what exactly is a Paul Heyman guy? The way people react to it feels like the guy will now get a push, but last 2 have been Lesnar and Reigns. Only been watching since 2016, so might have missed why there's hype over a new Paul Heyman guy.
Just normally signals someone who's in line for big things in WWE. And obviously, like Roman Reigns was always in line for big things, but I actually think Paul Heyman could be the guy to push him over the edge. Here we go.
Particularly for Keith Lee, particularly for a new version of his character. Because look at the names that Paul Heyman's managed. Brock Lesnar, now Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cesaro, Ryback, Curtis Axel. They always get pushed to become big stars. The term comes from
funny outfit.
What is that? That looks like a reference to something. I'm sure the chat will let us know. But yeah, the idea of a Paul Heyman guy is backstage, legit. Paul Heyman would have his favorites and he would protect them and push them. It's kind of the same way that Vince McMahon has his favorites. So you'll be referred to as a Paul Heyman guy. But that was back in the noughties and it's kind of persisted. And CM Punk mentioned it in his 2011 promo. I'm a Paul Heyman guy. You know who else is a Paul Heyman guy? Brock Lesnar. And he split just like I'm splitting. But the only difference between me and Brock is I'm going to do it with the WWE Championship. I've watched that promo quite a few times.
I hate Keith Lee's new music so much.
I wasn't listening. Is this the remixed one?
Very, very much. It's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah. Because the idea was that a new one was going to debut tonight, which was separate to the Raw one.
Yeah, just give him his regular one. The NXT one was the best one.
He's got tight shorties on though. Has he got a vest though?
Oh yes, he's got a vest. I can see it.
Keith Lee's music is still bad, but at least he's got tight shorts on. It's like he's wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all. 90% of the promo package for this was about Drew McIntyre. So there is absolutely no way Drew McIntyre is not getting involved in this match.
Well, this is our anti-penultimate match of the night, of course. Well, inexplicably, while we've got more viewers than Luke, our thumbs up, thumbs down ratio is nowhere near as good. So Mr. Davis commands all of you in the All Ollie authority. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. Do as your big boss, Mr. Davis, tells you.
Come on, Keith. Let's have a good match, mate. And also WWE, don't screw us over with this.
Yeah, this is the... I'm more nervous about this match than I am about The Fiend, just because
it's just Keith
spoiled.
The thing with the gear with Keith Lee is it just makes him look worse. Like, you know, you don't want to go Cassius Ono levels of like he had this really baggy top and tiny trunks or whatever, but like Keith looked completely fine. And then putting a really weird tight top on him isn't flattering.
Yeah, it
Tucking
comes
it in
up
and stuff
like
like
his genuinely amazing but unique physique.
yeah. Because also like no like who gives a crap? Like, you know, we've had Samoan wrestlers for years with
Samoa Joe.
similar physiques, you know. Maybe they're just trying to sell a few more t-shirts.
I mean, at least the commentators are putting it over. Like that, I think everyone, the company obviously sees him as a big thing, rightly so. And maybe they think this is the best way to present him. They're not trying to bury him. They think this will help.
No, they're not trying to. No, obviously, but they're also.
But it's still a
I
vibe.
think it just feels like it's that sort of thing of like we want you in this position, but also only in the exact way in which we envision it, rather than just like you know all that impact you made when you appeared. He's so cool.
He's so cool. He's so good at like telling those stories of strength with his face. There's the leapfrog. Yes.
Oh. He's great, but
Cross Buick. That's a good line. Just the way he carries himself.
yeah, he's just got presence, Keith Lee.
Yeah.
He's just like just every moment that he's on screen, he just is Keith Lee the character.
Yeah.
But he's like grace. He's got like a real grace to him as well. Like I think that's what's the best thing is like he never loses that sort of serene composure.
Well, he moves in the same way he speaks. It's like that way.
Yeah,
Powerful. Thought out.
but I don't know. It's also got that sort of like anime vibe to it. Like he's obviously like a big sort of video game fan and stuff, and he moves like a video game character. Like even his thing where he like when he runs into the ropes and he does his little like he steps back a second and goes running forwards.
Yeah. Oh. It's so hard to
lucky Orton.
It's because everyone else is sleeping.
There's a couple of fakadors watching this.
Fakador's in the crowd.
Oh no, he made the big guy mistake.
You never want to run into an object.
Keith, don't do all the spots now, because what's Braun gonna do?
We can run into something different.
He's probably watching this going, oh no, what will I do in my match?
That's a good Braun. I'd draw it.
Go to get me here.
Oh.
Oh, and he made it. All right, well done, Keith. Oh, here we go. He's working over the legs now. Come on, Keith.
Stomps.
Oof. Knee drop.
I just want to see Keith do all the cool Keith things. This is how Randy Orton started the match. Headlock. Oh.
Get that heel heat.
He's the greatest wrestler in the world.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to lock in a headlock.
Some people should say he's really got 6 moves of doom. One of them being the headlock.
Me telling people to hit the thumbs up button appears to have made people also hit the thumbs down button.
It's sort of like pointing people in the direction of things.
Well, I'm sure you made a mistake. What you can do is you can click the thumbs up button again to stop that and then click the thumbs up.
Thumbs down button again, and then click
Thumbs.
up, or click
click
the you
thumbs down
click
button.
the thumbs up button to take
Stop.
one off it, and then put one on the thumbs down.
Just make sure it's a thumbs up by the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, Keith. There he is. Run the rope.
Oh, you got pounced. Bye, mate.
Randy is selling a lot for him. He threw himself out the ring.
Yeah.
And like that was Randy falling out the ring there was half Randy. He had to give himself an extra push.
Yeah, true. It's only because he didn't jump slightly before the pounce hit.
Yeah,
which is what the Adam Cole sell, which is like, okay, well, leave it to me. Where I land, nobody knows.
Keith getting his receipt there. Take that, Randy's back. This is for all the Singh brothers out there.
7, Keith, come on. Uh-oh. Oh, the draping DDT. Oh, when he hits it. Why does everyone hang themselves up there? Put your feet down.
They're caught up there. It's the way wrestling boots are.
Barbed like a fox's penis. Yeah. He's hearing voices in his head.
It's in his veins.
He's listening to the sound of 1,000 people's individual audio piped in. There's a fiend there.
Oh, it's terrifying. Thumbs down, folks. So maybe Drew's going to get involved here.
Yeah, well, Randy's in the perfect position to get dragged out, which is where Drew did it from before. Nah, he's just going to get countered. Spirit Bomb. Ooh.
Oh, go on. Yes. Oh, my God.
He just pinned him clean. Well done, Keith.
I've got to be quiet. The fuck yes.
What a debut. Well done, Keith.
Come on.
Nice one, Keith Lee.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Destined for great things. That's awesome. That's so good.
But it's rubbish because he's got a vest on.
I mean, well, you know, if that's, to be fair, if that is the one small sacrifice we have to make that Keith Lee can beat Randy Orton clean, I'll take it.
What a spirit bomb. Randy did not like taking that. He doesn't take bumps. Wow. Well,
they were just like, look, you will be WWE champion at next WrestleMania, Randy Orton, but you've got to take this bump off Keith Lee.
Yeah. Full credit to Randy Orton for making him look like $1 million as well. God, from being the biggest heel, built up on Raw for all of 2020, Randy Orton has lost 2 big pay-per-view matches within a week.
But because both finishes came kind of out of nowhere. He's been finished out from out of nowhere. Here he comes. Swagman Paul. Dum, dum, dum. This match isn't happening, is it? Has he rewritten the contract or something?
Now I hear Paul Heyman say, wreck everyone and leave. That's such a Heyman sort of catchphrase, isn't it?
What? There's something happening with this match.
We haven't had any of the angles. There's been no Cedric. There's been no Bailey Banks split.
Mm.
There was no Drew.
Did I predict Keith Lee or did I predict? I think I was cynical and predicted Randy Orton.
I think I went for Keith. I can't remember though. Wow. Well done, Keith Lee. So bloody proud.
Here we go. The Mysterios.
Yes. Have you got the? I'm just going to pop to Luke. You do some super chats.
Certainly can do. Christian Perez says, Laurie blinked twice is if everything's okay. I've blinked many times since that was probably sent, so you can imagine how okay I am. Ozzy Montoya says, love you guys. If you could have two wrestlers who were in the WWE at the same time go at it, who would you pick? Mine would be Eddie versus HBK.
Well, yeah, HBK and Rock.
Mm.
That's one of the big ones we never got. Or Stone Cold Hulk Hogan.
Delicious.
Never got that.
Stu says, for the four-way, I want Ciampa to be 2 or 3 pins down until the last 10 minutes when he goes Super Saiyan heel to destroy everyone and win. I can get behind that massively. Justin Anzeldua says, Face Fiend wins to beat heel Reigns at WrestleMania. Jam that mother jammers. I've broken. I still think it's too early for Face Fiend. I'm still torn on the Face Fiend thing. Ollie's gone. Okay, just checking. Uncle Randy says, please, I can't watch the Fiend lose again. I think that's exactly the thing. I don't know why you would book this match as Roman's return, because it's just books you into the corner with the Fiend again that no one likes. People don't like to see him lose. Astus Creative Endeavor says, why do you think Cornette hates women's wrestling so much, constantly referring to it as an attraction in an assaulting fashion? Also, Mr. Davis, would you say that Luke screwed Luke? Jim Cornette has very old-fashioned views of wrestling and is a fairly toxic person, I think. Mr. Davis, would you say that Luke screwed Luke? Let's ask him. He's not here, and therefore Luke's fine. Luke did nothing wrong. Support Wrestle Luke. Please don't tell Ollie I said that. Mr. Kajili says, I saw a drone in the Corbin Riddle match. It was black. What do I win? Nothing. Maybe you get to... If you predicted Retribution turning up, though, then maybe something. Miguel Ortiz says, hey, Mr. Davis, check your Twitter. I had that virtual jam that jam sign in my experience in the Thunderdome, and they kicked me out. I think we've already covered that. I think Ollie found the picture and said it was cool. Jay Krishna Dasapan says, I was jamming to WWE's Jam and I got kicked out last week. Ooh, I feel like it's really hard to stay in the Thunderdome, apparently. Just play along or don't, they'll just kick you out. Venom Kitetsu says, playing WCW NW Revenge while I watch with y'all, and WCW NW Revenge is one of the greatest wrestling games of all time. Obviously, you have to play as Aki Man. I feel like Ollie's like putting on a bread maker or something. Some stupid punk says, small bladders on the other stream, not like Mr. Davis and his glory. Hashtag big bladders. Good time to send that, because that big old bladder has failed him. Here he comes. Emptied the bladder into his mouth, apparently, because his wife...
I missed some bladder
No,
chat.
a little bit, yeah. Josh Burke says, Xandermania debuts on Wrestle Luke, OMG.
Oh, yeah, that's where the big boys go to play, is it?
Jacob Tune says, Luke Owen greater than Mr. Davis.
Wow. It's not good. Oh, what? Have you seen who's there now?
Who's there now?
Denise.
Oh, Denise.
Denise seemingly phoning in from a potato.
Is that your grandma's phone? Should do a couple more while everyone's making their entrances.
Yeah, let's do those.
Some stupid punk says, just realized that none of my other super chats posted. I apologize, Mr. Davis. I failed you. I am to see a live stream for a show I don't care about, for a promotion I don't watch, all so that I can bask in the glory of Mr. Davis. Hashtag Luke knows what he did. Be on the receiving end of a firing. Samtime says, so glad you fired Luke, Mr. Davis. He doesn't like Pokemon. That's why I don't like him. Also, just letting you know, Laurie doesn't like Taylor Swift. So I like Taylor Swift. I don't know about Luke liking Pokemon though.
Luke doesn't. He always says that it was just a bit after him being a kid, so he just missed it, which means it's crap. Because if it wasn't around when Luke was a kid, then it has no relevance to him because that is where his mind was stuck. If it's not early 90s or late 80s, he doesn't care about it.
Vandalia 1998 says, Mr. Davis, glad your kind heart has let those worthy be on your channel. Jonathan Hedman says, speaking of Hangman, I think Omega put Hangman up to it because he doesn't want to face the Bucks. Hashtag JTJ.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I think that was implied. Really good meat, that story. Out come Mysterio and Dominic.
One last one before we just crack on with watching the match. King Rasta, aka Liv Morgan's new boyfriend, says, hey guys, how's it going? Very well, thank you.
Very well, thank you.
Well, I mean, it's tumultuous, but you know, you know how things are. Ups and downs.
Well, I wasn't
His internet is so bad.
I wasn't just going to the toilet. I was checking in on our minions working away behind the scenes. I think we have got us a solution. I'll just say, I think a lot of Luke's viewers are going to be with us soon.
Really?
You don't want to know what it is.
What?
Yeah. Got a plan.
Okay. What sort of?
We're nearly in.
It doesn't involve snipers, does it?
No. He'll never see it coming.
Oh, Dominic's decided he's starting the match.
Oh, what's Ray's gear reference to?
So I've not been paying attention.
This is what I wanted for the last match. Not Seth working over Dominic for
Boom!
20 minutes. I wanted Dominic just going for everyone. That's awesome. Dominic really has a fire behind him.
He's going to be 5 years' time. He's going to be massive. He's going to be
grow even more. He's only 12.
Yeah, he's going to be the size of Walter in 5 years' time when he's achieved his full clone form. Here we go. This is the thing, Dominic. You started off like a house of fire, and then you sort of just let them get in the ring, like
for wrestling. Let's do the international. I can bloody do the international.
Meanwhile, his dad is dressed as Nacho Libre.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Oh, that was a bit.
Whoa! Oh, lovely. Someone's been hanging out with Humberto Carrillo.
Springboard arm drag. In the better of... See, this is what I wanted from the SummerSlam match.
Yeah, but that's not pay. You don't get payback if the SummerSlam match wasn't the match it was.
You get slammed in front of your mum.
Mama slam.
Yeah, how's Angie going to feature in this match? Do you think?
She's actually paid all of her friends and family to watch on the Thunderdome.
It's a great drop kick, by the way.
Ray. Yeah, he's really good, Dominic. It's almost as if his dad's Rey Mysterio.
This must be like pretty awesome for Ray and Dominic to work together.
Just think like some people's bonding experiences, like, we went to the park, we chucked a ball around. Theirs is we we had a wrestling match in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Of loads of LED screens.
Yeah. Against the guy pretending he was Jesus.
Get your punk ass in here. Oh, so here we go. Ray versus Seth for the first real time, I guess, after the Eye. So on Raw, it was the main event of the show, this matchup. and Retribution got involved and attacked Ray and Buddy, but didn't attack Seth and Buddy. I said that wrong.
Yeah, you really
But you
did.
know what I mean.
Ray and Dominic, not Seth and Buddy. Ooh.
So do Retribution get involved here?
Sat on your face.
Or is the reason this show hasn't been very angle heavy so far is because we're getting a big one in the main event, like you keep predicting?
Yeah, we're getting a big angle in the main event. It's got like a little Ray with a king with a crown on his armband. Is that because Dominic's going to start wearing a little one with like a smaller prince crown?
What are you drinking?
It's a Krabby's.
Is that the root beer?
The alcoholic ginger beer.
Yeah, it's tasty that.
I don't know. I just saw it in the shop earlier, and I was like, well, I've not had that for years. Oh my god, that was cool. That was like a much better use of Ray's ability to slide under the ropes to the outside than him doing it as like a splash.
Yeah. Going to work over Ray to build to the Dominic hot tag, it looks like. Well, what's Seth got there?
I feel really sorry for Buddy Murphy's gear. Disciple written on it.
Yeah, it's a shame Buddy hasn't really got a second name, and also more of like a solo thing. Like I feel like he should be getting singles matches and winning against people like Ricochet.
Yeah. And
Alexander.
it made more sense for him to be like a disciple when Seth had multiple disciples. And now it's
Austin Theory.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, but it's now just Murphy. Well, Austin Theory's back in NXT.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
it's
like
weird that.
So now like it's just Murphy seems like the only person dumb enough to follow Seth Rollins around.
Yeah, but AOP must be nearing their return soon. It's just Buddy working over Ray, by the way, folks, if you're not watching the network.
I love Buddy Murphy. I think he's so good.
Oh.
Dominic Mysterio is going to get a hot tag, my friends. That's going to be great. Oh. Here we go. Big crossbody gets caught.
Oh, no. Oh, that was awesome. I didn't really know what they were going to do there. But what an inventive way to get the Falcon Arrow in.
Been smart this match.
Well, Seth's so good at using his usual spots to riff off other people's movesets.
I'm kind of with you now. I think this should have been the match at SummerSlam because this would have been a great debut for Dominic. The SummerSlam match made him look very good, but he also took a hell of a beating.
Yeah.
And I think Payback could have been the match where, oh, well, you had a really good debut, but here's your one-on-one match.
Here's the punishment.
Ha. Yeah.
That's a much better story. Yeah. Yeah, because you can protect him in 3 other incredible workers here. I'm not saying Dominic isn't a good worker. I'm just saying he's incredibly green.
Yeah, and do you know what? You come out better working like you'd look better working alongside his dad. Like, look at it's the Ronda Rousey thing, right? Like, she looked so good because that match was built around 2 brilliant workers in Triple H and Kurt Angle, and Stephanie just healing it up like a maestro. She was a fantastic part of that match, Stephanie. And then when Ronda finally gets that tag in and just does her, she just gets all the stuff in 5 minutes. It was just brilliant.
Mean Ronda face. Point.
Back in Triple H into the corner. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Now Dominic needs to get a hot tag to his dad.
Come on, Dom. Yeah, I think we're looking at a 2.5-hour pay-per-view here.
I think we are.
Amazing.
Bosh.
That's how they used to. That's how long they used to be when we were kids.
I know, and they really clip along nicely. Like I
Yeah.
never leave them disappointed. I never leave them fatigued.
Yeah.
Two and a half hours is enough that even if it's a bit crap, it can sustain my interest.
Mm.
This
Yeah,
hasn't been crap. This has actually been pretty good.
Because 2.5 hours is a very long movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Could have watched Could have watched Tenet.
Could have done, and then backwards.
Kind of want to go on a Nolan retrospective now.
Mm.
I haven't seen The Prestige in years. Oh, he did a little penguin slide like his dad. Oh.
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 Hey, you're not allowed to go outside. Why do the referees really care about rules like once a match?
They pick and choose.
Murphy got his bell rung there. Hit his head on the barricade there. Go on, Dominic. A really long path to the hot tag. Go on.
Go on, Dom.
Whoa.
Come on. Someone's gonna get your leg, but you're gonna kick him. That's what you're gonna do.
Swish it out the way.
Go on, hop up, hop up. It's a spot as old as hot tags. Kick him off. And there it is. Yes.
Oh, here comes Ray.
St. Clown Ray.
Oh. Did Ray just bump Dominic off the apron with his hit the ropes?
Did he?
I think he did because someone went "oop" on commentary. Oh,
that's just general Byron noises, though. Oop.
Oh, beautiful. He's still so good, Rey Mysterio. He's still so good.
Nearly 50.
Mm.
Is that right? I massively overshot his age there. Is he close to 42? Because AJ Styles is 42. It's 45. Isn't that crazy that Rey Mysterio is 3 years older than AJ Styles?
Mm.
Oh, big kick to Seth.
Oh, Murphy, perfectly timed.
Come on, Dom. Oh, my God, buddy.
Sling blade.
Everyone hit their moves.
Buddy's build, but you're looking the wrong way, my friend, because Ray's legal. Oh, flattened.
Off the second rope. Oh, nice exchange here. Great sequence.
Oh.
What are those screens for? For the other screens.
Mm. Who's watching? It's been really good. Really, really good.
Really liked it.
Oh, Murphy and Dominic starting to brawl on the outside.
Two yay boo spots.
Is that going to be the distracting element, though, for Ray? Because he's going to watch his son get beat up.
Oh, yeah, good call.
No! Ray saved the day!
Yes. Come on, Mysterio.
It's going to be a double 619, surely.
Yeah.
Oh, leaping knees. And the super kick.
No. Oh, a great counter, though.
Yeah, that was really cool. Oh. No nice way to take that. Just collide and see what happens, I guess.
Aim for the neck.
Aim for the neck. The weakest point.
Oh, it's Seth yelling at Buddy there. Need to take some lessons from the Riot Squad. More cohesion.
And Nia and Shayna as well. Best friends on the same page. Wheelbarrow. Oh.
This is just a Seth versus Ray singles match now.
Dominic. Certainly did.
So I guess he's put this together. Oof. That was stiff. How dare they? Just don't go towards the steel steps. The match is now spilled outside. We're okay, aren't we? The stream's still going.
It just had a wobble. Maybe it was Luke. You think?
I don't know.
Well, wasn't like rich or anything, was it? Was it
in trying to stop Luke's stream? Something happened to us. It's okay. We're fine now.
Because, like, what if you're obviously trying to get into
We're nearly there.
Luke, what was clips via some sort of back door, but to they say like when one door opens, another door opens.
Portal.
Yeah. So
another dimension. Oh. Rey Mysterio honored Seth into a Buddy super kick.
That was cool. Ooh.
That's great.
Tag.
Buddy in this pin. Go on, son.
Oh.
That was a bit awkward, but fair enough. There's Dominic.
Oh, Buddy Murphy said it like a champ.
It's got flubber in him. Go on, Dom. Go on, Dom. Oh, big frog splash. Yes, Dominic. Yes.
There you go.
That was a really fun match. I like that.
Hey, Dad, remember that bit where I slid you like a penguin out of the ring? Oh, Ray's arm doesn't look good. Oh, they were really discussing, like, do you want to raise this hand?
Wow.
Oh, Seth and Buddy are having dissension in the ring. Wouldn't it be mental if neither the Iconics or the Riot Squad broke up? Baszler and Nia Jax got it together. Banks and Bailey are still the team, and it's Seth and Buddy Murphy that break up.
So sad. Ooh. Seth just walks away. Buddy stays there. I don't think that's a breakup. I think they'll address it on Raw.
Oh, it's because he kicked him in the head. Douche.
It's a great counter spot.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That was clunky. I like the idea of it.
I think it still looked just as painful, though. Like, I know it wasn't smooth, but you still imagine that force carried him over.
So I think that spot works when it looks nice and slick, as opposed to just like all the friction on Ray's stomach when he hits the canvas.
Oh, look at him. He's having a real grump. Oh, what a grumple stilt skin. Oh, I'm very cross with you, Murphy. You lost me the match. Fine. As he Charlie Brown's out.
Right. Well, I think I'll just do some super chat, shall I? While we just keep an eye on Luke's stream. Because I don't think it's going to last much longer. Right, let's go through some super chats while we watch that. Danny Richardson, how much does a flat go for in your area? I only ask because Luke seems to be living rent-free in your head.
Oh.
Alvaro Lopez Jr. I'm going to watch Luke. Bye, Mr. Davis. Well, I hope you enjoy it over there. It won't be much longer. Some stupid punk says, I keep hitting the thumb, Mr. Davis, but it won't go anymore. Jam that jam that thumb. Everybody jam that thumb. And there it is. Luke is down.
What?
Yep. The copyright claim is complete. Oh, no, he's still there.
He's gone.
There it is. The content has been claimed by WrestleTalk. I expect all of the viewers there, to join us on the mainstream.
Luke's been taken out.
Luke has been taken out. That was a temporal pincer movement to end all temporal pincer movements. There's the Hurt Business there, presumably going to Raw Underground.
Off they go with the belt. Oh no.
Oh no.
You're not.
Oh no, did Luke go for everybody? Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no, did you really think he was going to last all that time? Why are 2,000 people still watching a sign that says I've taken down his stream?
I don't know, mate.
Luke's gone. And trust me, there's no way he's getting in here. Just watch the viewers tick up as you all come in. Oh, I'm looking at the live chat right now. And yeah, boo. Oh yeah, I hear that. Ollie sucks. Oh yeah, I hear that. Hashtag Team Luke. I don't care. Hit the thumbs down button. Hit the thumbs up button. It doesn't matter because you're all coming over here now. You're all watching this stream, not Luke's stupid stream. You bunch of idiots. Join the Ollie Authority because it rolls off the tongue. I know what you want. And what you want is me and Laurie. We're going to enjoy this last match together. And we will see out Payback with no Luke Owen. He will not be invading this stream. Mark my words. So let's do some more super chats. Right.
It's quite.
Duff's 101. Can't wait for Walter to debut wearing baggy shorts and a t-shirt with generic rock music. Yeah. Well, I mean, he did debut, technically, and he looked good. The Merciless. Do you guys think Keith Lee was wearing that fur pelt on his wrist as an Easter egg to Dragon Ball? If you guys know what I'm referencing to.
I don't know, but maybe. Probably.
Seems like the sort of thing he'd do. Ejam King. I was about to hit the like button, but I have oppositional defiance. So when you told me to click that like button, I had to click the dislike button. Mr. Brolly Davis. Well, if you could just hit the dislike button then, Ejam King. King Rasta, a.k.a. Liv Morgan's new boyfriend. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, a.k.a. the Black Panther. Yeah, what genuinely shocking news. That was all. Rager Cola. Hey, what up? Is Roman a heel now?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
I called it on SummerSlam. Brian Gallagher. Ollie fears Luke, otherwise he would be doing a solo stream too. Ollie knows he needs help. Oh yeah, because Luke did a solo stream, did he? He got all those viewers just by himself. James Griffin. Hey, Mr. Davis, have you seen the R. Kelly interview with Gayle King? If you did, wouldn't it be hilarious if there was a segment that played exactly like that? Do you know that one?
No.
I don't know it, I'm afraid. Rajakola again. Is Roman a heel now? We've already answered that. Yes. Some stupid punk again. Mr. Davis, you have a traitor in your midst. People who are loyal to he who must not be named. Hashtag Luke knows what he did. Oh, yeah, he does.
Who's the traitor?
Who's the traitor? Who's the mole? Who's the stooge?
It's probably not me. I've been here the whole time.
Rajakola appears to have asked about Roman being a heel.
Sure.
6 separate times.
Just needs to know.
You have to read one out, though. I'm going to read them all out because I know what you want, people. Hey, Luke, is Roman a heel now? Yes. Do you guys know if Roman is a heel now? Yes. And finally, what do you guys think of Roman being a heel now? I like it.
I like it.
Thank you for all your super chats. Mr. Davis said Roman was heel. Everyone laughed at him. Mr. Davis said Keith Lee wasn't buried after his debut. Everyone laughed at him. Mr. Davis knows all. Thank you, Stu. You know what's up. Keith Kutcher. Luke brought on Denise to aid with his sinking ship. See, she is a shit Ross sap. FTF Cinderblock. Glad to see Mr. Davis steering his battleship to glory. Here I'm going. I'll just do one more because I want to watch the Fiend's entrance. James Griffin. Mr. Davis, have you seen the R. Kelly interview with Gayle King? Wouldn't that be hilarious if there was a segment on WWE that played out exactly like that? We've already done that one. You must have sent it in twice, but thank you anyway. I don't know, unfortunately.
Sorry, fans, you're not allowed to watch anymore.
Do you think their views get cut off then?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're blinded for this whole bit. Let me in.
I always think of Jess on drums covering this now. How are there still 1,200 people watching Wrestle, Luke?
Well, you're one of them, aren't you? Some people are saying they're staying there, mate, and we've had a big spike in thumbs down.
Wow. Oh my god. 387.
Look what you've caused.
They call that heat. They love it. They love it.
Go away, heat. I don't think he knows. It's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot that he wears it around his neck.
Oh, Fiend. How long will we have you as...
The Fiend heard that chokers were back in, and this is what he came up with.
Yeah, there's still the possibility that Roman just doesn't turn up. What was Roman's line about it being a spoiler? Was it that he would win or that he would have the match?
He said he was going to be there and take part in a triple threat match, but he didn't say it was this one.
I think we're out of other.
Yeah, I think I just wonder if they've changed the contract or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe that's the inevitable schmoz. The inevitable turn of the great white schmoz.
We can see the sun again. There he is.
It's nice to see him with a belt again. Pretty in blue.
Is this going to be over before Raw? Raw's 3 hours long. I know you've got all the commercials and stuff.
I think it'll be about the same length as Raw, really. What will happen? Where's the big choo-choo? His turn's coming now, isn't it?
Braun. Braun. Braun.
Braun. Oh,
Oh, crap.
there he is.
No
The
entrance.
runaway train.
Well, the bells. Oh, so Roman isn't going to turn up till later. Interesting.
He's just going to come in, wreck everyone, and leave. Power slam.
Oh.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yep, there's our first finisher. Did Michael Cole just say the Fiend isn't up to 100%? He's the Fiend.
He's magic. He doesn't have wounds.
He's always 100%.
Oh, see? He's resting in a coat, you idiots.
It's weird how this
Abigail.
Oh, God.
Pin him, retain.
Oh, points.
Dang it! Dang it!
So this is what we should have had at SummerSlam too, like this kind of fun, immediate match. Maybe I just
think it's where Braun Strowman thrives. I think like longer match. The only really good long match I've seen him in is the first one with Bray,
Yeah.
where it was all psychology, but that really worked for them because Braun had just enough acting chops for that.
Braun confused.
Oh,
Clunky going through the table.
oh. That was awesome when Fiend just boo at Michael Cole and he had to just bail.
Oh, Alexa's watching more fiendish by the second.
God, yeah. What's he gonna do? What's he looking for? Toolbox. Mallet. It's got the Timothy.
Oh dear, it's some kind of mallet. What's happened to it? Oh, he's
a mallet of some kind.
Again, he's trolling me. He's got to be. He's Michael Troll.
He's hearing you.
That is a classic Braun spot.
Mm.
Throw a giant chair.
Take him out before Roman Reigns. They play Roman Reigns' music, and he realizes he has to come to the ring. It's genius to just be like, "Don't give Roman his cue," and then you can just get around the whole match. Skadoosh! Oh,
They really are gonna. I'm really curious to see how they book this.
Oh, here we go. Classic. Roll out the way. Hammer hits this thing.
I mean, they've taken
makes a big dunk. Here we go.
Full credit to them. They've taken Strowman, whose character was becoming goofy with the handicap matches and stuff, to like, he feels like a genuine monster heel now.
Yeah, it's definitely the best use for him. He's going to whack him. Oh, he just nailed him.
In the tit.
Tenderize the meat.
Be happy?
I think so. I've never successfully hit anyone with the hammer before.
So when does Roman show?
I know. It feels like a troll to be like, well, Roman's just going to show up right at the end and win the neck break. Here we go.
Here come the steel
Bit of
steppies.
steps. Some kind of regroup. It's got some sort of steps.
Why doesn't everyone do this for triple threats? Just stay at the back.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess because then if the pin happens while you're out there, then the match is still over.
You
But
know
if you're
that.
Roman, you haven't signed the contracts.
Yeah, neither guy is going to go down for at least the first 5 finishes.
Nah, they're working their way up to where Roman's going to come in. They've got to get up the ramp first.
I think it's got to be a spear from out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. So this is back up to where they were. I think they're going to be working. There's the neck break. Really should be his finisher. I think they're going to work to a 1/2, which is the time it'll be here in the UK finish. So whatever's going to happen, you'd think will happen in the next 6 minutes.
I mean, the last match they had was quite abrupt. They got up here and then they basically just bumbled back to the ring and it was over. So I imagine it'll be the same deal here, but we're about to get Roman.
Yeah, this is the double down period where the crowd, the LED crowd, wants something to happen. They're cheering for both guys to get back in their feet.
Here it comes. Unless they're going to go through that. It's going to go off that. Oh no. Sister Abigail.
Sister Abigail on the... Oh, are they going to go backstage? They love this backstage area. Oh.
Ouch. Ouch. That looked painful.
You call that
the
area?
light's going out. No, what's happening?
Tables with cloths on?
Yeah, that's the technical area. It's near the technical area. There's a bunch of cables in a bag next to it. There you go. There's all the wires.
The wires. Oh, God.
Braun, get away from that. You'll take the whole thing off air.
You'll replace all of the Thunderdome fans with AEW fans.
Yeah. Not a lick of gaffer tape there as well. That is incredibly unsafe. Get that stuff taped down. Tidy your cables.
That's a good point. I feel like a lot of these matches have felt more climactic than SummerSlam itself.
Yeah,
I guess
it's true.
SummerSlam was built towards the Roman return. Whereas this is almost like the final chapter after the last chapter.
Here we go. Back in the ring. Just in time for it to finish. Is his hair growing back in patches at the back? What's happened to his head?
What with? He needs a fresh shave, surely.
It does. It's all a bit patchy.
He hasn't got Alexa to do it for him.
Look at it. It's got a really big, like, bit that's grown back much longer on the back.
Oh, Strowman going up top.
Oh,
Surely.
well, this has never gone well for you, Braun.
What does he do? A splash? Clothesline?
This is the problem, is because it takes him so long to do this bit. He's never once jumped off the top, has he? But it's the only way to get him up there for a superplex.
Oh my God.
Every time he gets to the second rope, he's like wobbling about and putting his hands down. He's like, my foot goes here?
Ring break worthy? If they go up to the top.
Oh, they broke the ring.
Spot. Oh, look at the referee try and throw himself out.
Oh. And now, Roman.
And now what happens? There's no referee. The referee did like one of those weird.
Here's Roman. Here he is.
It's weird that this is a heel move now, but when he did it in that Royal Rumble match a couple of years ago, it was supposed to be a babyface psychology thing.
He's got a chair. Signs a contract on the way in because he's that confident. He's going to win.
What about the referee?
Oh, he's going to win. He's going to beat the tar out of them with a chair and win. Oh, WWE, you horrible bastards.
Oh,
He's
my
left
God.
the chair. Oh, no, he's got confused.
It was only a superplex. Fiend's going to sit up, I reckon. Or maybe not one. And he's going to go for Braun. He got on the ropes, surely. That was a rope break.
Yeah, you could wrap yourself in the ropes and be always in a rope break.
Oh, Roman is. If anyone's in doubt whether Reigns is a heel, this is such a heelish move. This is not a bad. These are not the actions of a badass.
No, this is heel stuff.
It is badass, but these are, like this is cynical, cheating heel.
Oh my God! Just slapping the meat off him.
Still not topless though. Ooh, that was a close one.
Keep hitting him.
Wait, is it? So it's heel versus heel versus heel.
It's a triple heel, yeah. Is he going to spear him out of the ring?
Now Braun and Bray baby faces.
Oh!
Mandible claw on Roman. Oh, but
low blow.
No.
Sends the Fiend out.
Stick.
Not in his monster penis. Let me in. So Reigns beats Strowman.
That's the best route to go, yeah.
Oh, here we go. One.
Rope break. Universal.
There you go.
You think? You think a thumbs down?
I'm just doing what people are doing in the background.
Yeah, that's another.
I don't think I like it. I'm not sure yet. I haven't made my mind up.
Yeah, sleep on it.
I mean, I think Roman as Universal Champion is probably what's best for business in terms of that's the best to make the top of SmackDown feel special. It just didn't have to come at the expense of the Fiend. I don't know. But then I guess it would be Fiend versus Reigns at Mania.
Yeah. Fiend wasn't pinned. Well, it's going to be Goldberg and Reigns at Mania.
Well, it'd be Fiend and Reigns at Hell in a Cell, and I imagine.
Wow, new Universal Champion.
Newsworthy show is Payback, eh? Oh, off he goes.
Well, really,
wellicky.
A breeze at 2.5 hours, folks. What do you think of the overall show?
I very much enjoyed the overall show. I thought there was a lot of really good stuff to like here. I mean, incredibly newsworthy because every title changed hands.
Yeah. Just like a consistent, easily digestible show. And sometimes
really good as well
for WWE. But the biggest winner out of everyone here has got to be WrestleTalk under the direction of Mr. Davis. Because despite WrestleLuke thinking he had control of the stream, we managed to block it. And everyone's come over here now. Thank you for joining the Ollie Authority. I think there's no doubt about it. Luke is definitely not getting in this stream. He's not. What was that?
Rich, I'm guessing that was like a Rich thing.
Rich? There's no...
Maybe it's just maybe there's just so many people watching that it's just
Yeah, because we got all the viewers from...
Hey guys!
oh.
I made it in!
No, Luke! I fired you! I
I
fired
used my keyboard and I got into your stream.
Hi Luke.
Hi Laurie, how's it
Hey
going,
mate,
mate?
I'm all right. How are you?
How did you find Payback, mate?
Yeah, it's good.
Stop talking to Laurie. Laurie's mine.
What? Laurie's no man. Anyway, I hacked into this stream. I've been trying all night. I've been beating you in the ratings for a lot of the night as well, Mr. Davis.
Not in the key demos. The key demos were at WrestleTalk.
Well, we'll find out in a couple of days' time. But anyway, I've been beating you there, but I didn't come here for a fight, my old friend. I came here to get my job back.
You're not getting your job back. I fired you. You're dead to me. You didn't do what I wanted you to do. You didn't do what you wanted the people to do.
Well, what if I came to you with a deal?
What kind of deal? No deal's good enough to welcome the likes of you back in. You retrobate. You good-for-nothing piece of crap.
What if I give you back WrestleTalk clips?
What, the channel that you've renamed Wrestle Luke? Thanks for the couple of thousand more subscribers of your loser fans. They're going to be,
by the way.
I bet not. I think I've got that under control because we managed to block one stream. It's only a matter of time before we get the others. Appreciate the offer, but no, not for me. You're still fired.
All right. Well, how about this? You may have WrestleTalk. You may have been able to block my stream of Payback, which was going really well, by the way.
Debatable.
But what's the one thing you have not done?
I've done everything, I think. I've got on the silver play button. I've created a successful media enterprise. I'm the best wrestling YouTuber on YouTube.
Well, what if I could give you the one thing that you've always wanted, which is to win?
Go on.
You couldn't win Quizzlemania. You only won the Quizzlemania Tag Championships because we worked together. So what if I was able to give you something that you could actually win on your own?
Like a championship.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. All Out 2. It's me versus you in predictions warfare, and the winner becomes the inaugural Jam That Championship. Champion. Exactly. Thank you, Laurie.
The Jam That Championship champion. You could be a champion.
You could be a champion, Ollie. You could finally be a champion. Isn't that what you've always wanted? Or a championship, if you want to go by my first promo.
I could lord it over everyone. Then no one will be able to say anything if I had a championship gold around my waist. A championship gold. The big red.
That's already been taken, but yes.
Luke Owen. At All Out 2. This Saturday. Predictions Warfare. Your job on the line. And the inaugural WrestleTalk Jam That Championship belt to crown the first one. That's what inaugural means. You're on. And
So I've got my job back.
Until then, yeah, okay, you've got your job back. Me and you can review Payback tomorrow. We'll review Raw on Tuesday. We'll do all the normal podcast stuff with AEW on Thursday too. We'll live stream all of that. And then on Saturday, we'll also live stream All Out, me and you, and I'm going to kick your ass. Right now, I've wrecked you all, so I'm going to leave. I've got to be up early tomorrow. I've got a Payback video to make. You're on the payroll again now, Luke. You can read the super chats from
gladly
from the people. But yeah, enjoy it while it lasts, because at Saturday, you're off on your bike again. Thank you.
I'll see you on Saturday for All Out 2, but I'll also see you tomorrow for the Payback review, and on Tuesday for the Raw review, and on Thursday for the AEW review. But importantly, I'll see you Saturday. Hey, Laurie.
Hey, mate, I hate it when mum and dad fight.
Yeah, it's weird. It's awkward. It's awful, isn't it?
It's mad awkward.
Yeah. How was the stream with Mr. Davis?
Tense. I'd say tense.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but Payback was good. I enjoyed Payback very, very much.
Yeah. It was a decent little show. That main event was a bit wacky, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was wackadoo, but whatever. WWE can't get through a whole one without doing something. So I think that's fair enough. If that's the most crazy they're going to be, that's the most crazy they're going to be. So where did we get to with them super chats?
By the looks of this, the Merciless. Do you guys think Keith Lee was wearing? Oh no, we did that. Did you guys do this one? Maybe you should do this because I don't know where you got to.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just looking now. Okay, so Stu says, Mr. Davis said Roman was heel. Everyone laughed at him. Mr. Davis said Keith Lee wasn't buried after his debut. Everyone laughed at him. Mr. Davis knows all. We've done that one. Then we've done that one about Denise. We've done the R. Kelly one that came up a few times. Sam Legarrette says, Naya he, Naya who, Naya ha, which is great.
I had that in my stream.
Keith Weaver says, in honor of our boy, what is your favorite Keith Lee match of all time? Also, definitely a Mafia gimmick, right, Ollie? Hashtag Precious Metals reunite. What's your favorite Keith Lee match of all time?
100% versus Ishii at Rev Pro. The first match that they had, which was just absolutely, just insanely good.
I'm going to say the Dijak match, but I mean the Dijak match is in just the match they do. That one, no matter what time it is the Dijak match, just when it's the Dijak match. Some stupid punk says outside forces attempting to interfere with the stream, but Mr. Davis will not allow it. You've been proved wrong, my friend. Some stupid punk says a stroke of pure genius by the incalculable Mr. Davis. Welcome back, all of you, to bask in his glory. I think this was with regards to him shutting down your stream, Luke.
Shutting down my stream. Yeah, people were very upset about that.
Yeah, that was going really well for you. And it's obviously paid dividends for this stream with its now near 50% dislike rate, which is, I'm sure Mr. Davis is very happy about. Adam Hunter says, time to head to Stephen Larson. Mean. Clay Mink says, hashtag thumbs down party. Everyone hit the thumbs down. It's already happened. The party's in full swing. Danny Nerdnick says, Golden Joe is garbage. Silver Bro is the real face of CBW. I think the real face of CBW is Tony the Milkman, but whatever. Zach Miller 15 says, Laurie, do what's right. Help Team Luke. How do you think he got in the back end? Tila Gaming channel says, take 2 of these, middle fingers, and call me in the morning. Hashtag Wrestle Luke.
Thanks for coming over, man.
Astus Creative Endeavor says, if Miss Davis is the leader of the corporation, is Laurie the Pat Patterson or the Gerald Briscoe? Laurie is contractually obliged employee that doesn't want to lose his job currently. BC Fun and Games 980 says Roman wins the match. Josh Burke says hashtag F that Ollie. The Merciless says, what if Paul Heyman is actually the leader of Retribution for him being the brains, but uses Reigns and Brock as his muscle?
Those are 2 big muscles.
Yeah, and I think you would have noticed Brock in a black hoodie. I don't know. I think Retribution is something else, and all will be revealed when they work out exactly what that is, because they clearly don't know yet. Raja Kola says, sorry guys if I asked this so many times, I wanted to get your attention, but how do you guys feel about Paul and Roman? I feel great about Paul and Roman. I think it could be a really good pairing. I wasn't stoked on the end of the main event for Payback, but I do think heel Roman with a Universal Championship and Paul Heyman talking for him could be really good. I'm just hoping it doesn't end up going in a very Brock Lesnar direction, because that's a very played out trope that they've done to death over the last few years. Polly Pegasus says hashtag Wakanda forever. I kind of saw Roman and Heyman working together when Roman had his feud with Lesnar and that swerve. Oh yeah, because they teased all the kind of Heyman turning on Brock stuff, didn't they? So it's got legs, this thing. It's got legs. Haley Lucas says, do you think we'll find out who's under the Masters Retribution tonight? Possibly.
That's another point lost.
Yeah, I know. I went for that as well. Just because Retribution is a fancy word for Payback. Monkey Biscuit says, this has been fantastic. I love you guys. It's not been fantastic.
Thank you.
all of us here, but thank you. Mary Bonner says, hashtag let's get rowdy. I'm assuming that's.
I hear that. 1 second. Let's get rowdy. It's getting rowdy up in here now.
That doesn't, the sound doesn't play through.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't on your stupid stream, does it?
If you show the image, I'll make the noise. There you go. I've just woken someone up. Nate Drop Surname says, Mr. Davis acting all big and bad if he still has to whisper because he's scared of Mrs. Davis. Couldn't even properly celebrate a huge Keith Lee win. He really did.
I definitely woke my wife up.
Yeah, I know.
I literally shouted, holy shit!
Yeah, I know. It was really good.
Yeah.
Spence Jones 2 says, Fiend clearly losing first entrance, no custom title.
Mhm.
That's a good shout because you didn't want Roman walking out there with the Fiend's face slung across his back. Stephen Course says, what if Retribution attacks Fiend and Braun, then Roman signs the contract and wins the belt? I mean, Fiend and Braun.
I really don't think Retribution's got anything to do with Roman at this point.
I think Retribution just have. I think it's more just that Retribution have just got this sort of blanket appearance on Raw and SmackDown when they need something to sort of finish a match or do something. I don't know if they have a plan for where that's going, but here's hoping they do. Who knows what it will be. William Val says, don't read this, Mr. Ollie Davis. Laurie, you're a true goat. Don't be mind controlled by Davis. I'm being mind controlled into thinking I'm a goat now. Nate Drop Surname says, if Roman didn't sign, it's not a 3-way, no DQ. He did sign.
I was going to say, they signed for it to be a no DQ match. Because I wonder if that's kind of like the out, because there are a few people who are like, well, surely it's always a no DQ if it's a triple threat match.
Sure. I mean, I just think it was weird that sort of Fiend and Strowman just barreled on, not being like, where's the third fresh man? Maybe we should wait for him. But fine. DX2069 says, I, for one, am glad you fired Luke. I never liked him anyway. Please don't rehire him. Or hire Mr. Davis. Long may he reign. That was probably more to read out when you weren't here. Haley Lucas super chatted with no message. Thank you very much. Raja Kola says, what happened to your eyes, Ollie? I don't know. I guess green when thinking about money. Gavin Wilson said Fiend dropping belt came out with blue, not custom. Fair enough. You've been proved correct, sir. Lester Wink 23 says Otis cash-in attempt coming.
Still not.
I think they've forgotten about Otis and the Money in the Bank contract, frankly. Frank Marina says, how can you sign your contract to be in a match after the match starts?
That's how contracts work. It totally makes sense in the world of wrestling.
It's a rolling contract. But it starts rolling before you've signed it. Brandon Rousen says Retribution's 3-week push is over. Could you even call it a push? They Molotoved like a electricity box and they turned some lights out.
They threw us in the block.
Yeah, they've done essentially nothing of worth. Some stupid punk says, I agree with Mr. Davis. Would you like a coffee, Mr. Mac? I mean, Mr. Davis. I think he would like a coffee. He's got to get up quite early. Frank Marinus also says that Reigns match gets the B-double-O.
Boo.
Oblivious Kari says Cena will return and win the title next week. I mean, seems like something they would do. And I think this might be the point where you came in, Luke, because Myron Speed says glass breaks. Dun, 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 dun. It's Owen. Lukewarm. For God's sakes. Lukewarm. Owen is back.
I made it in eventually. Thanks, Laurie.
I should have probably done a JR impression there, but I can't, and it's too late. Nate Dropped Surname says, if they're going to put the belt back on Roman, why not make him look more dominant, especially after he wasn't in most of the match, kind of looked chicken.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, he's meant to be sort of sneaky heel here and using that to his advantage. I liked it beyond the sort of how much time he wasted before doing any of the pins and then being like, oh, the pins didn't work. Should have just started hitting people with the chair. Donato Hunter says, hi, Luke, where did you all learn to hack?
Keyboards.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I watched Swordfish and I watched the movie Hackers, and that gave me everything I needed to know.
And sometimes if you're just on the computer, that little paperclip pops up, doesn't he? And he goes,
Clippy.
It looks like you're trying to do a hack. Would you like help? And then
Could not get that little bugger to come up at first, but eventually, after hours of trying, he was like, "Oh, I think you're trying to hack," and I was like, "Yeah, I am, Clippy. Give us a hand, mate."
And then he just does it for you.
Yeah,
brilliant. It's amazing what wizards can do. Kaylin Marshall says, Luke! Many exclamation marks. John C. left no message, but super chatted in, so thank you very much. Some Stupid Punk again comes in with the ultimate champion, Mr. Davis.
He won't be the first champion. I will be the inaugural Jam That Championship. I'm going to get that. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying it wrong.
The Jam That Championship, the inaugural Jam That Championship. He's no jackass. Dano says, Luke, could I suggest a lockbox for a backup plan?
It's always worth it.
Nathan Ortiz says, Luke, you missed your chance to say daddy's home.
I'd feel very uncomfortable saying that.
In a champer way, though, not in a sort of like sexy way. Insane Ninja says, why couldn't you end SummerSlam with a no contest so the Fiend doesn't lose the title after 7 days? Hashtag Luke that Luke, hold the title right, Roman.
I guess because the reported plan is that Roman is now the top heel on SmackDown, and the Fiend is going to be pushed to the top babyface. So this is kind of like Roman has screwed the Fiend out of the title. So that's kind of why you give Fiend a short 7-day run.
Oh yeah. So now he's the babyface. The crew. I don't know. We said he should get a new mask. Jonathan Hedman says, "Hi Luke, welcome back. Don't shoot in portrait mode anymore. Nice work on the series videos. Hashtag Lutribution. Hashtag JTJ."
Sometimes you have to shoot in portrait. The phones doesn't work otherwise.
You never have to shoot in portrait. It hurts my heart that people shoot in portrait. Anyway, Luke Neal says, "Hey Luke again, and hey Laurie. I'm not sure how I feel about the main event. I love the Fiend, but he doesn't feel like a main eventer." Probably because he keeps losing the belt whenever he gets it, but also because he's like, I think he's an attraction wrestler. He doesn't need to have a championship. It's just a bit irrelevant, right, to him.
Yeah.
But then when you put belts on people and then make them lose it, that does make them feel a bit devalued. I don't know. They could have booked it better along the way. Nate Drop Surname says, excellent Simpsons reference, tech difficulties.
When I got my technical difficulties, bloody the Cucaracha or something started playing. What do they call it? It's like something in a flea. I can't remember what the song is called.
That's the Cucaracha. Oh no, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It's not La Cucaracha. Danny Nerdnick says, fair enough. Tony the Milkman and Kid Flips had some of the best moments of that first season. You better believe it, lad. Junior Talamanti says, the power of the beard brought back Wrestle Luke.
Thank you very much.
And
Spanish
finally,
Flea, that was good. It was Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass, the Spanish Flea. I had a little Spanish Flea. Thank you. Sorry about
that. And so finally, Asta's Creative Endeavors comes back in to say, Laurie, I'm sorry for the Briscoe Patterson comment. It was low-hanging fruit, but it had to be picked. Well, you're a low-hanging fruit. Creative Endeavors.
Hey, but you know what? That's the end of the super chats. But guess who got their job back? At least for this week. My job is on the line next week in the all-out predictions where we're going to determine the world's first, the inaugural Jam That Champion. And that'll be when I get my job back proper. But it does mean like for this week. For this week, I got my job back, man. So thank you, Laurie, for your help. Thanks for popping into our stream as well.
It's all right. I think I got away with it.
Just like the Patreon content where we just about got away with it.
It turns out he's an idiot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a blithering idiot. Oh yeah. Just say what you're not doing.
Cool. Well, thank you, everyone who has supported me in this trying week. Thank you to all who watched my stream, and I suppose thank you to those who watched this stream as well.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're all awesome in your own individual ways. Thank you for everyone who helped me get my job back. Thanks, Laurie. You in particular, mate.
You're welcome, my friend. So yeah, we'll see you later, folks. I don't know how to end this. I'm assuming Rich is doing it.
Rich
I'm just going to wave until it ends. Bye, folks.
Thanks, Rich.
Thanks, Rich. Okay. Let us know when we're done, Rich.